Lidless Wall, and Ring of Sacrilegious Soul, Ixfeld's Corroded Signet. The highest we have seen, 5.8 million, okay? 5.8 million Sacrilegious proc. And what we changed is we're playing the Imbiber Glyph for damage by hull theme, but we're also playing Scourge for the darkness damage, Darkness for the darkness damage, Scourge for damage over time, and Essence for the bonus critical strike super mambo jambos. And what we figured out is that we can kill tier 100 dungeon bosses, and I think we're gonna go for... I need a dungeon that has a boss. Sepulchre of the Forsworn, that's shadow resist, that wouldn't be good. What's with like here? This is Stormbane's Wrath. That should work, right? Armor Breakers, lightning resist, poison monster poison damage. Let's drink the lucky hit elixir because I just want to have it popping and we want to see like the maximum damage in this. You have grasping veins on 10%, but you want 20. Yes, you want 20. I have a 16 right now, but I want even more. 16 is good, but 20 would be better. I would be like an absolute killer. Okay, watch me, Chan. Watch me roll. Oh, there is a boss in this one. Yes. It's a Scorch of the Land, actually. That's in this one. So you notice how the whole shadow damage is higher than it has ever been. And you're just, yeah, you're just eating these, right? They're just standing passively in your... In the things you do. Do I have more Bone Storms? Ah, there's more Bone Storms. Fantastic. I wasn't sure if I had more Bone Storms going on. So you have like these poor guys and they just randomly take... Oh, wow. I just randomly get nuked by this. So they just randomly take like procs of 500k, of 1 million. They're just like the actual Ixfelds is triggering so much. Oh, that's a helmet. I need that. But the actual Ixfelds is triggering like so much. I'm genuinely surprised. I thought like Ixfelds was like good, you know, like good, but I wasn't aware it's actually like an absolute beast of a ring. Okay, let me get all of this. And that has me like genuinely flabbergasted at how much damage that thing can actually deal, just passively existing, because you're already doing your damage over time anyways, right? You're already existing, you know, just doing. And then you have Ixfelds, which on top of... Wow, I'm surprised that kills me. Then you have Ixfelds on top that on top what you're already doing essentially just gets you all that damage plus. I was really surprised that killed me. How much resistances do I have? Did I not max them out yet? Oh, but yeah. Well, let me quickly just make my life easier. Because I'm too lazy to min-max with rings right now. You know, so the way how we would do it is we would put on specific rings to accommodate for that. But I'm too lazy for this dungeon, so I'll just, you know, I'll just max them out like this. But what you do to max everything out is just remove these 3 skulls. That's 750 armor minus, which is okay because we have enough armor. And you would essentially go for... You would essentially go for... Come on, brain, say it. Oh god, why am I stuck? Where am I stuck now? Why can't I say it? Chat, what's holding me back? You would go for specific gems that then give like lightning, poison, whatsoever. Holy. That was the biggest brain lag I've encountered in a while. Yeah, he's having a seizure or anything, like. That's just completely not sure where I'm going with this. So you go for specific skulls that specific do things. God, that was long. Not the good kind of long. The ones where you feel like absolutely stupid because your brain does not compute. No, diamonds are actually bad because diamonds are all, and you usually have one already maxed out. So for example, as the shadow, you have mostly shadow already pretty well down. So you're not really... Wait, I need to pick these up. Yikes. So you're not really gonna go for shadow. But poison is always like very low. So it's rather better to take the specific boosters than to just get like, well, diamond is like what, 6.5, 3.5, and then a specific one is like what, 12. Yeah, specifics are so much better. You use gems each cold. See, I mean, shadow resistance you have as the Necro already, because your shadow skills or your shadow paragon board provides you with that. I hate Stormbane's Wrath. I'm not a fan. Not even remotely. This is also why we don't play the Explosive Mist, by the way, Chan. Because, as you notice, we're not really blood misting, right? Andre, good to see you there. You're quite a chat. I mean, you know, we just put the YouTube stream on like 10 seconds ago, sir. Please calm your equipment. It's like my favorite thing on Twitch when you start your stream and the stream is online for 10 seconds and someone comes in, it's like, where's all your viewers? You used to have so many. Like, bro, like, look at the stream start time 10 seconds ago. Where's your brain? If you ever had one. That fire should have really not killed me. I'm actually really sad of dying to that fire. I mean, first and foremost, not that it ever matters in any capacity, right? But still, like, what's wrong with you, sir or ma'am? What's the holdup? Okay, now we got a Scourge of the Land to kill. And this is still, for me, the experimental part of the build, because we're currently trying to see how we can maximize boss killing speeds, right? There's the double thing going on. Gotta look out that the stuff doesn't kill us. Bone storms for days. And you notice how this is like vastly faster than any version of this build ever before. Just look how he just vanishes. Look how his HP just goes away. Now he's gonna get staggered, and that essentially is gonna higher the damage even more. Look, that was a 7.8 million crit. Fantastic. Oh, I got Blood Moon Breaches again. Yo, boy. And since it's going so fast, I'm kind of under the assumption that we could just absolutely destroy Uber Lilith. Now I'm kind of currently trying to increase my damage, and my damage would be increased by either hiring Imbiber, or I think by getting the Scorch Glyph maximum. Yeah, I think Scorch Glyph maximum would kind of be nice. So we're going to try that out to even higher the damage more. So we're going to do like some to higher this more, right? The line next to you from the green screen. Where's the line next to me from the green screen? I mean, this one. Yeah, I can minimize it. Be there. I'm stuck on Lilith, unfortunately. No, you like, which build are you trying? Which build makes you get stuck on Lilith? That's generally the question, like, because it's such a huge difference in what build you're doing. It's in front of your face. It's weird because it shouldn't exist. Did it vanish? Did I make it vanish? I made it vanish, I think. A druid overpower werebear. I just saw a druid build that absolutely destroyed Uber Lilith with 2 hits. And like, I know it sounds crazy when I say 2 hits, but I literally mean 2 hits. Stand still, little treasure goblin. This is the police sparking. It was really fun. I don't know how many Uber uniques you had or anything, but I was just scrounging YouTube for some ideas. You know, I like to watch Diablo videos myself. So in the morning when I wake up at 3 a.m., the first thing I do is open YouTube, check out what the Diablo category has to offer right now. Like what are people essentially doing? What are they getting done? What are they making for kind of builds? So that's what I do. Like that's scouting, you know? Need some inspiration, seeing what I want to do. Oh, there was an 8. I think I saw just an 8 million. I'm not sure. It's hard to see sometimes. Oh, thank you. Sorry. Press the button too much. What about desecration for each spell power, desecrated ground damage? Desecrated ground damage only works when you're making desecrated ground. Desecrated ground is a very conditional thingy. Desecrated ground is either when you're using blood mist with desecrated ground. Desecrated ground is also when you're using blood wave together with desecrated ground. So desecrated ground is not everything. Okay. This got to be cleared. So like for example, the normal corpse explosion is not a desecrated ground. It's just a corpse explosion, right? So I've did a build with blood wave and desecrated ground, and it's insane. It's, oh god, butcher. Well, we should technically be able to kill him. And the question is rather, can he kill me? Can I kill him? Can we kill each other? Or... I'm getting him. Oh yeah, we got you. Oh shit. As long as I have my barrier running, we kind of have it, right? Oh yeah. You think you got me? Look at the damage we're doing in between, chat. Look at the damage. You're nothing on me, Mr. Butcher. This is where Lidless wall like shines, right? Because we're getting like the permanence of the bone storms and everything running. Okay, you eat. This is my first tier 100 butcher. I've actually not had a tier 100 butcher so far. The problem is I'm running currently out of bone storm cooldowns, so I need to dash a little bit more. Very important. You eat shit, get shit faced. Ah, stupid, annoying thing. He really had no chance, right? I'm gonna absolutely destroy. For that, you need X-Felds, though. This is like very important. Without X-Felds, this wouldn't be possible because you would be lacking the damage. So simple as it is, because single target damage is technically the weakness, or it used to be the weakness of this build, right? But now that we shored up that weakness with the improvements we did to the build, kind of like the single target damage is better than ever. So you finally have a dungeon pushing build that's just meant to zoom through dungeons. But now we have the double thruple of doing even more shenanigans. Is Diablo Durial soloable? Yes, absolutely. Durial can be soloed with your rogue. stupid Sea Hack. What does the Sea Hack actually do for damage? Does she do like water damage or nothing? Hey, like, do you notice how fast she dies, guys? This is a tier. Oh god, there's 4 bone storms on here. Oh no. Yeah, that was quick. That's my second unique. What the? What? Okay. I mean, like, I've been getting Blood Moon Breaches and I've got, like, Deathless Visage. Okay, let's go. Woo, woo. No complaints, huh? Howdy, everyone. Yes, like, SP, with a shield, you have less damage than with a focus. Yes. Hi, Sia. Good to see you there. I will have to say, chat, this might be the best build we've made now, officially. We'll kill Lilith too. We'll kill Lilith in like 30 minutes to 1 hour. But I kind of want to push my glyph a little bit higher still. You know, I want to just enjoy zooming through Nightmare Dungeons. Also, there is a Helltide coming. Let me check. In 1 minute. Oh, we will get a minute to beat this dungeon. Okay, chat, let's go. It's coming in a minute. Let's do. Come on, a minute, chat. A minute is enough, right? When we can get that done. By the way, would it be interesting for a build presentation video if I would literally actually do a tier 100 dungeon live for the video? Because I always like show tier 100 dungeon gameplay in the background. But would it be intriguing if you get a build where I literally show you how it actually works in a tier 100 dungeon? Especially if you can do it relatively fast. So you know, there's some dungeons where you can just zoom through, right? So that would be like, you know, you would essentially show the people how fast like a dungeon playthrough could be. Or would you find that boring? And more like a way to proof of concept a build. Yeah, would appreciate a demonstration. Yeah, I usually explain the gameplay loop with gameplay video in the background, you know? But it might be better to actually do like a live explanation, if that makes sense. Where you're essentially like, yeah, this is a tier 100 dungeon and, you know, this is what I do. And then you show the boss fight maybe. Because people always want to see the boss fight because this is what people are worried about. They see a damage over time build and they know that a damage over time build technically struggles with bosses, technically. And then you'd be like, literally like, yeah, here, this is how it works. With it, I guess I could try that out for a boss guide. Might be a little bit different vibe, but why not? Guess it's definitely smarter than just showing video. I clipped the butcher. Yeah, the butcher we have too. That's kind of fun. I'm probably gonna make a YouTube video about it, a TikTok like for the butcher fight. Come on, let me through. Ain't nobody got time for this. Ain't nobody got time for this. My favorite part about this build, like that one bone storm is enough to kill, like it's just enough to kill these people, right? So you don't need to worry, you know, like your bone storm will kill what you leave behind there. And then when you activate another bone storm, you get doubles. Look at this. Thing just exploded and on we go. And right now I only do this for Glyph XP. I don't do this for items. Like for items, I do Durial and other shenanigans because I get guaranteed 925s, right? So you might wonder like, why are you not looting? Well, I don't do this for items, right? This is just me. Could you please not block my way? Thank you. Could you not stand in my way? Are you struggling to get a max roll ring from Varshin? Yes. I mean, I have a max roll ring on Corpse and Times. I'm missing technically life max roll. Oh, wow. That's two. Thank you. I'm missing a life max roll. That's a little bit sad, but I don't want to be greedy because I essentially have almost the perfect roll already. So wanting to get a life max roll is kind of like, you know, I'm happy with what I got. I'm happy with my lot right now. I already got like a very, oh, hi. Leads, how are you doing? I should be satisfied. You know, you always want better, but on the other hand, we're good. I'm gonna run Durial, not right now. Thank you very much. But we'll do some Durial later. Rolando, good to see you there. There's a new bug with Druid since the new update. When the Druid tramples, he runs endlessly into a wall and can't stop or cancel it. That sounds unfortunate. For the Druid player. Okay. Oh, that was 3 million hit. Nice. Like to see it. Okay, let's quickly wait for this to cooldown reduction so we can do the boss better. Oh, well, let's quickly wait for this to cooldown reduction. Or how about we just cooldown reduction this the old school way? By hurting people. After the campfire chat, you're very happy for the future of the game. Me too. I think we can be quite secure in that the game is shaping up to be quite some. Oh god, did he just take a? He just took a big hit, right? So this is a damage over time build, chat. Doesn't look like it, right? Perfection. Absolute perfect. Good old damage over time build. And we are not even maxing out on boss damage, right? Because for Lilith, I'm actually going to change something in the build. You're missing 2 seconds on the 10 rolls. That's a bummer. I would definitely, if you don't have a max roll ring, I would try to get a max roll ring because it truly makes a difference in how good the ring actually is. Okay, let's quickly drop the ears. Okay, it was fun to take their lives. That sounds kind of messed up, but it is what it is, Chan. Okay, disenchant. Let's see. I need lucky hit on a focus. Shield. I need lucky hit on a focus. Intelligence, minion life. Lucky hit, Barbaria, min roll. But if I get that, I need that max roll. Wait, you can get damage shadow reduction. You can get that on a thingy. That's interesting. Okay, vulnerable damage, damage over time, damage to injured enemies, shadow damage low roll. Okay, lucky hit chance 7%. No, I need a high roll. Lucky hit chance 7%. No, I need a high roll. But give me like seriously, give me lucky hit chance high roll. I don't want much. I just want a lucky hit chance high roll. Blood skills overpower, decompose, bone spirit. Ossified Essence. Might actually need one of those in the future. Then junk goes away. And now we're doing quickly the... I mean, we see how this feels in a Helltide. Should be good. Ruthless... No. I did not take out a level 82. I was doing my PvP quest and I got jumped by a level 100 Lightning Ball Sorg and by a level 82 Barbarian. They both had no chance. They got the asses handed to them. They were like puppies trying to fight a T-Rex. I'm the T-Rex. But I have mechanical robotic arms that are very long. So yeah, I'm dangerous essentially. Oh, that he just died in one hit from one from one blight. Oh, that's great. I love that. That's funny. Oh, this is like it's fun when you bring the concept of like infinite bone storms into this, and I just keep making like. Do you see like how my bone storms with the Lidless wall? How I just keep making them as I just dash into things. So I just keep making bone storms. Like they're still up. So you're wondering how am I making bone storms even though I don't have one around me? Well, because somewhere on the map there still exists one bone storm. So I keep making them because they exist somewhere around the map. And it's really funny when you actually do these events now where mobs are coming from everywhere, because I can just stand in the middle, activate bone storm, and then I just activate bone storms everywhere around the map still, and I just, like, wherever minions are coming from, they just get killed by my bone storms instantaneously. Then you just make more bone storms. You know, there's another one, and yeah. and then you're literally just going AFK because, like, your bone storms are just taking care of everything. This is where I like this one so much over just Infinimus, because Infinimus is fun, don't get me wrong, but like having these storms in the overworld where I'm just existing, you know. Things are dying. You can't drop Lidless Wall. Honestly, Lidless Wall is my priority #1. Always been. I have to say, like, in season 1 I thought it was good. In season 2 I just learned how good it is. Swally, good to see you there. What's your thoughts on Sever? Sorry, Swally, that I didn't see your question beforehand. Thank you for the $2 donation. Appreciate it. Sever is good. The problem is Sever's only good to be played with minions, and we tried to build a Sever summoner and it was absolutely atrocious. It just didn't feel nice. It was very tedious and clunky to play. Maybe now with the Sacrilegious ring, Sever summoner might be better. So I like Sever. I think it's the most aesthetically pleasing skill that the Necro has to offer. But it just, like, it was clunky. It was clunky beyond belief. I was really trying, you know. It's not like we weren't trying. We were trying so hard to make a Sever build work because I'm in deep love with Sever. But due to them changing how crit works and everything, it's just sadly not doing it anymore, you know? As much as I want it to be different, but yeah. Oh, did my wife just yell upstairs? Might have fallen, who knows? Whew. I would imagine a T-Rex with robo arms, dangerous as fuck. Is there a build guide available yet? Yes, ! builds or season 1 or ! season 2 should show the build. I have also uploaded a YouTube video where I explain the build. There is in the YouTube description. There's also, like, in the YouTube video, there is the description to this build. I mean, like, this is my, and tomorrow you're gonna get a video about this build, okay? So tomorrow you're gonna get an in-depth explanation with everything again, where I just really go down on how we created this, where I explain the gameplay loop and all that kind of stuff. But obviously you're here in the live stream, so if you have the questions already, like, you're always able to ask them, right? Live. I was just trying to figure out a way to incorporate Doombringer. If you play Doombringer, I don't think you can play Lidless Wall. That's a little bit my problem. Or if you play Doombringer, you can't play X-Felds, because playing Doombringer and X-Felds together might just be wanting too much. But, like, my problem is not Doombringer, my problem is the Lidless Wall then. Because I need 3 offensive aspects. So I need 1, 2, 3 offensive aspects to make this work. So if I was going for Doombringer, I would drop the Lidless and I would play this more as Infinimist. Than actually as, like right now, this is Lidless Wall, like spam, right? But you could more go into the Infinimist direction and then you can play Doombringer. You're not a fan of, like, X-Felds, you want to run a pure dot build? Yeah, but it's a pure dot build. Only that your dots can now explode and shoot rockets and lasers. I mean, like, why don't you want that? Like, imagine playing a dot build, but your dots suddenly have a chance to just implode. I mean, there should literally be a Paragon Glyph for this. I don't understand why we have to pick up a unique ring to have our dots explode. There should be a Paragon Glyph for this. Because it's so, as there should be a Paragon Glyph to decrepify freaking aura or something, or an aspect for that. But yeah, I feel like they really missed out because dot builds are so good, but dot not being able to crit is just so stupid. So just giving us an aspect or a Paragon Glyph that doesn't do, like, the good thing about this is it's 40,000 damage. 40,000 damage makes it crit for millions, right? But if we would just have something like your dots have a chance to explode for 1000 damage, even that would be good because it's just a bonus stacking damage. Like, it would make sense to then play dots because right now it just literally doesn't make sense to kind of play dots. You don't understand X-Felds? So X-Felds works following. It's a lucky hit chance that any dot you have, and that's the cool thing about Shadow Bone Storm. Shadow Bone Storm is a dot now. So anything that's damage over time has a chance to lucky hit, and damage over time has a lucky hit chance too. So your 6 seconds of Corpse Explosion, every single second, one of these ticks could explode and do 40,000 damage. But this 40,000 damage can actually critical strike. This 40,000 damage does get higher by your damage multipliers. And that's what makes it so good. That's what really turns it like from just being average to like insane. Because if I do now a critical strike with 500% bonus damage, well, then it's the 40,000 damage times 500%. And then if you're getting 180% bonus damage multiplicative to your damage because you have been doing Shadow Blight, then it's 40,000 times 180% times 520% times the 18 times the 22 to like. So that's where it's just like goes crazy. Do Skeleton Mages Blizzard Coldbringer aspect count as dot that can proc X-Felds? I don't think so. Because it says you do X damage over time, but it's not an actual dot because it's like, I think like Blizzard is one hit every time. I know. But I am not sure what Blizzard is counted as. The problem is, even if Blizzard was counted as a dot, okay, it would be a frost dot, Nico. And that's a problem because X-Felds does damage of the type that did the damage. So now comes the interesting part. If your shadow damage now crits, or if your shadow dots now do X-Felds, then if you have 100% plus here shadow damage, like damage with shadow, your damage with shadow damage over time, or damage with shadow, like 110% plus, that 110% plus, because it's shadow damage, gets also applied to X-Felds. And if you do frost, you would, for example, miss out on that because you don't do frost, right? So that's what you just gotta consider there, I guess. Yep, this build is definitely an overworld farmer as well. I'm like, Blood Surge is obviously still better because Blood Surge just presses one button and everything dies, right? But considering how quick and nice we're going through packs of mobs due to the overwhelming damage, just makes me happy. Okay, helltides.com, where's the chest, guys? Right corner. Up right corner. Somewhere around here it's supposed to be. May kill all of these because I need more. I have to say they really have to change Helltides somehow. I mean, the Cinder farm, like Cinders needs to be auto pickup. So don't get me wrong, chat. I'll pay hard money for this. Like I'll pay all the money in the world. I'll like literally take my money, Blizzard. I'll pay $50 for a pet that picks up these shards. Because the most annoying thing is having to pick up the shards. I should just get them, right? Enemies die, I pick up shards automatically. I can just focus on killing. Because like this having to actually run over all these shards as you're just here to get the shards is so tedious. I can't be the only one, right? Yeah, so minions don't attack the dummies. But if you are a can you get X-Felds? Is X-Felds you can get at any class, right? X-Felds is not a Necro unique. X-Felds is one of the uniques every class can get. A sword can just try it out if it counts as damage over time with Blizzard. Love how knowledgeable you are. I'm a noob. I was a noob too, and then I learned everything. And I've been spending my time in Diablo like trying to understand everything. And if I don't understand anything, I actually asked other creators, and I watched their videos too to understand things better. Like I think the worst character trait as a creator you can have is thinking you know everything. You know what I mean? Like there are some creators, they think they have reached that level where they're just like, you know, their opinion is rock solid. There's nothing you can do to change their opinion. Because there's always something to learn. There's always something to improve your builds. Like you should never be too proud to admit that you might not be an expert, but then do your due diligence and become an expert, right? Instead of talking out of your ass. Is it a bug that you can't pick up the vampire shards from the welds? They changed something about the welds and probably broke something, so I assume it's a bug. Because they said the welds were dropping like too much potent blood, so they kind of split the potent blood that drops from the welds in 2 drops. Yes. Weird. So instead of dropping 1 big drop of 50 potent blood, they're dropping like 4 small drops of 9 potent blood each or something like that. Reason being reasons. Reason being reasons. So yeah. There's room for improvement. I mean, if you stop improving as a content creator, you might as well just stop. It's like the most annoying thing. Like what works last year might not work this year. I mean, like you could be absolutely killing it on YouTube, right? I have a friend who has a 1 million subscriber YouTube channel, and he's a fantastic creator. But that YouTube channel also grew with games that are outdated right now. So he's having a hard time like recreating that, like that hype that what grew his channel essentially. And that's like the thing where you just you never stop, right? It doesn't matter how successful you are with one thing. I mean, I was doing good with Diablo Season 1, but then Diablo Season 1 was kind of over, right? What do I do now? Do I just keep making Season 1 videos even though no one wants to watch them? No, I gotta improve. I gotta do something else. I gotta look like for the next thing, right? Gotta learn a new set of skills essentially. And what did I do? Lies of P. Lies of P was fantastic, so we did Lies of P guides. They're even more successful than my Diablo guides, if I'm honest with you. And the best part about Lies of P is, compared to Diablo, they are now forever good. You know? So one thing that Diablo sadly has, that this content is seasonal content, which means that after the season is over, technically everything I've created, you can put in the trash bin. That's not completely true, obviously, because a lot of the builds we're making also work in the Eternal Realm. I mean, the build we have here right now also works in the Eternal Realm. This is the crazy part. Like this one here, Eternal Realm. The only difference you have is a bit less damage, a wee bit less damage, and you have to use the blood orbs with vulnerable, and that's about it. Like this is not only a build that is good for season. You can make this right now for Eternal players. Are you doing updated Blood Surge build? The summoner, I gave up on the Blood Surge summoner for now. I'm sorry. We're going to make an updated Blood Surge build, but Blood Surge does not profit from the Sacrilegious ring, but I'll try to change Blood Surge that it profits from it. Helltides are a boring farm. My problem with Helltides is that you're essentially just here, just here for one thing, and that's the shards. Where in the Blood Harvest, you kind of like, you have the Whispers you're doing in the Blood Harvest, and then on top of the Whispers, you're kind of getting the lures, and then you have the Sarcophagus you're open, and like you can summon the boss in the middle. So like all this kind of stuff, it's like so varied and so fun. Where Helltide is just really like, I'm just rushing around here and I'm mindlessly killing things, and I'm hoping they drop Cinders, and if they don't drop Cinders, I'm mad. Right? So yeah, that's like Hell Tides. I hope they kind of like, I don't know, they do something for Hell Tides to make them a bit more attractive. And the only reason I do them is really for the chests, and that's also like, I wish there was a new event in the Hell Tide where I could get steel. So why isn't there a certain boss I can summon as well? Why isn't there something I can do? Like if I do like, how do I put this now? In Blood Harvest, if you kill enough things, vampires will attack you, right? So if you do enough things in a Blood Harvest, you'll get attacked by vampires. Why isn't that a thing in Hell Tides? Why isn't like a giant skeleton coming out of the ground and trying to kill you for murdering, for like, you know what I mean? Why don't we have something like this as well? Why was this Blood Harvest excluded? Like, you had the right idea, Blizzard, but again, you didn't think far enough. Typical Blizzard thing. Like they had a good plan. They brought out something amazing. Thank you. But then they kind of forget to put it like also in the Hell Tide. You're doing a minion build after this one? Yes, we're gonna do a Mendon Infinimist build. So this sounds crazy, Chad, but after this build, and we're gonna be doing Lilith and some tier 100s after I get the next chest, and we're gonna also do Durial. So we do everything that you have a feeling for this build actually working. And if you have any questions about this build, feel free to ask. And that was many words without even taking a single breath. And in 1 or 2 days, we're gonna do minions. Pretty much. I feel so silent after saying all these things. I feel so silent. I hope the changes Microsoft has planned for Blizzard work out. There was an interview, chat. Good news, technically. The interview, Mike Ibarra, president of Blizzard, said that Microsoft wants to leave them alone. Not like Activision. So Daddy Activision was sitting in their necks, breathing down their faces, being like, stakeholders, stakeholders, money, money, money. That was Activision. Now Blizzard is finally independent again, according to Blizzard. Which is good. But on the other hand, the question rather is, do they still have it? Do they have that special spark that made Blizzard Blizzard? Or is everyone that, you know, made it gone? And they, like, no matter if they're independent or not at this point, there's nothing left, you know? That's the big question right now. Why do you ignore the Sinner Roses? Which Sinner Roses? What are we talking about? I mean, I mostly get my Sinners over killing minions. I just don't pick up the other shenanigans. You mean the objects you can click on? I'm mostly too lazy to click on them. But I'm looking at chats and everything while I'm just zooming through here the area. Do you think that despite being very different AoE range, this and Lance are both equally strong, or one feels stronger? Well, if I go for the full Lance build on only single target damage, Lance is stronger. Okay? But the question is not, is Lance stronger when it comes down to single target? The question is, how freaking awesome is it that a dot build can now absolutely obliterate Uber Lilith like there's no goddamn tomorrow, because of how strong dot builds have gotten now with all the stuff attached. That I think is the more interesting thing to me, if I'm honest with you. Like how truly powerful have dot builds actually gotten. When Ixfeld's Corroded Signet is like dot builds on crack, it like transforms a dot build that's already good. And not only that, like the whole Wither thingy, because a dot build is actually incredibly powerful without a single unique right now. I mean, Infinimist is the best build if you don't have uniques. If you truly don't have a single item, nothing special going on. The awesomeness that Infinimist already has to offer straight out of the house, it's just crazy. Okay, I need to go all the way down there. So now we really gotta see, Sandy, Grimo, If Blizzard as a sole entity is better than with Activision breathing down their neck, I mean, I want to believe, chat. I want to believe this is good for Blizzard, but I mean, end of the day, I don't care for Blizzard in total. I just want Diablo to be good. Okay, like, you know what? Fuck Blizzard, chat. I just want Diablo to be good. Like, Blizzard can go to hell for all I care. You haven't tried a Necro yet this season. High recommendation. Try one. There's so much variety in Necro. Currently, we have a Bloodlands build. We have a Blood Surge build. We have a Mendon Summoner. There is this build now with a Sacrilegious Ring. Then there's a Blood Surge Summoner and a Blood Surge normal build. There's a Bone Spirit build. That's build number 6. There's a Bloodless Scream build. That is build number 7. And I think I actually have a few more builds coming. So I think I can like reason. There's Bone Spear, obviously. Bone Spear with minions or without minions. So that would be 8 and 9. Yeah, that's already 9 different builds that are all able to tackle the end game. And that's where Necro is just like freaking chef's kiss right now. Because you don't only have one build that can do it. Like one build to rule them. No, you have so many builds. And that's beautiful. I kind of want to make a video with all my different builds actually killing Uber Lilith. Here's the thing that would be funny to watch, right? Shouldn't there be a chest here? Hello, chat? Shouldn't there be a chest here? Why? Hello, chest? Aren't you supposed to be right here? No? Maybe? Hello? Aren't you supposed? If the chest's not there, we get a port back to town and go again. Here we go again. Mama. Do, 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 do. That's a great bug, right? In case you didn't know about this. There's also a bug, chat. An interesting bug. Where... Okay, before... Where you only get 20% of all the cinders you would usually get. Fantastic, right? Is there fast Necro builds? You try to level up Necro, but it's slow. Blood Surge. Blood Surge with Iron Maiden is the fastest leveling Necro build. You just run around, press one button, a whole room dies, then you run. Oh, 5 living steel. Finally. How long it has been. I have never gotten 5 living steel before. Hell to the yeah. Perfect. Okay, cool. Off into the next tier 100 dungeon. War runes. Monster lifesteal. Monster lifesteal, that's cute. So, by the way, Chan, one of our moderators prompted Necro Jesus. Look at these. Chat, look at this. Okay, that's not Necro Jesus. That is the Storm Necro. That is also not Necro Jesus. This is Necro Jesus healing the sick. And but this is him, Chan. It's the leader of the people. The senior pastor of the Church of the Necromancer. He's the chosen one. A link to this current build somewhere. !build or !season 2 should give you a link. And on YouTube, it's literally in the video description. That's a bit of an advantage on YouTube because you can just put links in the description there. Sorry, Twitch. Like lacking functionality, I guess. This is a nightmare dungeon. 100, in case you missed it. Oh, that 7 million. I definitely saw 7 million there. How high can you go? How high can you go? Oh, we need to go here. Oh no, we don't need to go here. Wait, what am I missing? I had to travel to the inner sanctum, but holy sidetrack. I think I found the inner sanctum, chat. Finally, it took me a while. It wasn't that easy to find. Sorry. Oh, 3 million random X-Felds proc. That's the crazy part about X-Felds. So every shadow damage, okay, everything, every damage over time, everything you do from Blight, everything you do from Corpse Explosion, everything you do from Bone Storm, all of this, every single point of damage has the chance to suddenly explode. Like any damage you do can turn into a time bomb. It's just waiting and like then and you do so much damage over time, right? So when I do this Bone Storm here right now, this Bone Storm from Lidless Wall is also damage over time. So on these guys, randomly X-Felds can also trigger. I mean, look how fast we did this Nightmare Dungeon. Would this build work with Black River? I do not have the slots to integrate Black River as much as I would want to integrate Black River, maybe. There is just simply no remote space to ever integrate Black River. I'm sorry to bring this to you. Oh, he's getting so beaten. Oh, that was 5 million proc. Poor guy. Damn. Black River does not fit in there. I don't think you also need Black River. So if you do want to play Black River, you have to get rid of your weapon, put Black River in, and then get rid of the Lidless Wall. It might be worth it to consider Black River for Lilith. How do you create Bone Storm without Bone Storm active? Lidless Wall, Buck, or how? No, you just don't understand Lidless Wall correctly, because Lidless Wall says, while you have an active Bone Storm, it never says the active Bone Storm needs to be on you. It just literally says, while you have an active anywhere. This version of MOBA, yep, link in the description. So that's how, and it took me a while to understand the Lidless Storm as what it is there. Because now knowing that wherever I am, it would work. That's where it goes crazy, huh? And that's where you then zooming like there's no tomorrow. Beautiful. By the way, why is no one saying or telling me that the game is way too quiet? Chan? The game was literally at minimum volume the whole time. Did no one complain? Made it a bit louder. I hope it's not too loud. The remote Bone Storm also generates barrier. Yes. This is literally what makes Lidless Wall so good. So any Bone Storm anywhere on the map generates barrier, as long as there are opponents it's hitting. And that's why I'm also like, I'm going through, as you can see, I don't have Bone Storm on myself, and I'm still replenishing barrier consistently, constantly as I'm just going through. Like, they damaged me, but it doesn't matter because my barrier just soaks itself up again. Unless there's no more opponents actually in my Bone Storm. So that is something that can happen, right? You can get to the point where no one is anymore standing in a Bone Storm, and then you finally activate another Bone Storm. You know, the Bone Storm you've been keeping on cooldown the whole time, because that's what you do. You keep the Bone Storm on cooldown, and then you finally activate it, right? And the best part is that dashing makes more Bone Storms, because dashing does damage. Do you have Grasping Veins on weapon? Yes. Grasping Veins is needed for this build. Well, that is a lot of dudes. And they're all dead. So Grasping Veins is needed because you want the maximum crit chance. And I have, as long as a Bone Storm is active, guys, I have 20% bonus crit plus. And I have 20%, 20% bonus crit plus. And I have 20% bonus damage reduction. Or 15? 15 or 20. One of the two. So yeah, the permanent damage reduction and the permanent everything just going on. Oh, I think I don't actually have a Bone Storm going on right now. Everything died. Yeah, they're all just gonna die now. You notice where this build is quite something. And I think everyone can play this, right? I like to make builds that are easy to play. And, well, but if you can't play this, we need to talk about your skills as a gamer, right? What gives you back essence? Whenever I'm dodging, I get essence with T-Bald's Will. That's 50 free essence as I get unstoppable and 40% bonus damage. Super good. Technically, if you don't have T-Bald's Will, you just put Blight out and you would play this together with Reap instead of T-Bald's Will. But honestly, I genuinely prefer T-Bald's because it's obviously bonus damage. So yeah, I'm just kind of where we're going with that. Nightmare Portal, Monster Life. 30% extra life. What could possibly go wrong? You have so many uniques. The build is not for everyone. The build can be played without a single unique. I mean, obviously, the build is currently showcasing Ixfeld and Sacrilegious Soul. That's the whole point. Also an endgame build. Now, you can play this build again without a single unique because, this build, it's Infinity Mist. And as soon as you get the Lidless Wall, it's the Lidless Storm build. But Shadow has so many good supportive aspects that Shadow works just so well without anything bonus. I mean, there's the Shadow Blight things, there's the Blood Soaked aspect. It's crazy how many supportive aspects Shadow actually has. No other skill of the Necro has the amount of supported aspects that Shadow puts down. We're honest with each other. I'm poisoned. I'm just trying to get this unlocked. I'm still poisoned. Could you stop interrupting me? I am poisoned. I cannot. I am poisoned again. And I just wanna. Thank you. Why you do this to me? Oh, they just died before they could do anything. Oh, I think there was a Paragon. Oh no, I thought there was not a Paragon. There was a Dungeon Sigil. There wasn't. So should we try to kill Lilith in a should we try to kill Lilith too? And I want to get my Scorch Glyph level 21 before I do Lilith because I just want the maximum, you know. But if I can already get the maximum, I want the maximum. What Shadow non-gear dependent build was he talking about? Well, you're going to be playing the aspect of the decay for bonus Shadow Blight stacking damage. Then you're going to play Blighted aspect. You're going to play essentially this build with exactly everything that's here down below, apart from Blight being Reap, but you could also still play Blight if you actually want that. Then you would play the Blood-Soaked aspect, you would play Corpse Explosion Boots, aspect of Disobedience. There's like everything to make this an absolute success already from down the house without anything unique being needed. And that's able to clear tier 100 dungeons with an ease. Now, obviously, you're gonna take longer in boss fights without the cool shenanigans, right? Without the cool shebangs, without the fancy stuff that you can get. Yes, boss fights will take longer because X-Felt is just amazing damage that you can be getting. There's no like secret to that. X-Felt is just incredible damage. That's a nice 5 million hit. I wish I could get a little bit more consistency in the X-Felt and everything, because that's what I'm missing a little bit to me. Like, I know the X-Felt explodes. I know the X-Felt does like tons of damage, but I wish I could get a wee bit more consistency into it. I mean, I can with the lucky hit elixir. It's probably the only consistency I can get in that. Monster lifesteal. Whatever. Did you put Shaco into this build? Yes. You could put Shaco into this build. It's very simple. What you're going to do is you're going to cut Soulbrand, even though Soulbrand is really good. You're going to put Shaco on, and you need a chest that has maximum life and total armor percentage going. And with that together and the Shaco, you'll do even more damage. Is the build worth running if you can get only corpse explosion triggers every 2 seconds? Yes, the ring is still good. It would be better to have every second, but every 2 seconds, regardless if that still works, right? You have to not look at the ring that it's a corpse explosion trigger every 2 seconds. You have to look at what the ring actually does. So a corpse explosion every 2 seconds means every 2 seconds you get 6 essence. Because a corpse explosion also means 2 to 6 essence, right? And every 2 seconds, you're also getting 9% bonus damage because fueled by death. That's how you kind of have to look at it, because that's the bonuses it truly provides. Oh, shit. And what makes it actually like as good as it is. Dash through that. That's, by the way, why we're also playing the flicker stab, because the flicker stab like this, the way I'm playing, provides the maximum benefits of just giving me an absolute amazing cooldown reduction. So I can continuously and permanently at every corner get my Bone Storm back. That's also why Flicker Step is just so nice, right? Lilith, we'll do Lilith. Let me get my Scorch up. So we'll do, I think we need to do 2 more tier 100s after this. But I mean, what's 2 more tier 100s, right? Well, we'll get them done in a minute each. This was one of my favorite ones because it has so shitty enemies. Apart from the corpse bows. The corpse bows are the only annoying thing in this dungeon. But once you're past them, everything just dies. Did you just burn me? I'm burning. Roll on the ground. You get Godslike Crown from this dungeon. Yep, you can still get uniques from dungeons. It's less likely, but it's still possible. You wish you get the new shield. Yeah, Lidless Wall is insane. I mean, I got another, like, how many Lord Zeers? We have another like 4 Lord Zeers or so. So we might just do Lord Zeer with you, Chad. For the people that are still missing the shield. Because we want you all to have the shield. Okay, come on. Give me the boss. Doom Lord. Always start with throwing Blight from the distance. Because Blight from the distance gives you... Oh, that was 6 million. 6 million. Yes. Random 6 million X-Felds. Let's go. And yes, that's where the damage is coming from, right? I mean, random 6 million damage for existing. Sounds good to me, chat. I'm just asking myself when we're doing Lilith, like how reliable can we get this? I need gloves still. We need gloves, Chan. So we're trying now all day long already to find gloves that have lucky hit and crit. Are there any builds that use Doombringer as a Necro? You can use it in Shadow builds and you can use it in Blood builds. I have sadly do not own Doombringer. So I didn't do any builds with it yet. What's your favorite Necro build? It's the Bloodlands build we made yesterday. Absolute brilliant destruction. Okay, let's see, ladies and gentlemen. That is trash. 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 We need critical strike chance. Max of minion life, fortify cooldown. No. I was in the high roll max of minion life, which is kind of cool, but no need. Okay, let's see what this glove has to offer. Overpower damage 63% is nice. Critical damage with bone skills. Bring Sever, bone spear. That is a lucky hit max roll and shadow damage over time, but it has Sever and bone spear. Why can't it have it? This is almost the perfect glove. But almost is not good enough, right? That's an absolute terrible low roll. Holy shit. 2 more Nightmare Dungeons. Blood Soak, Crag, Ranged Defenders. Fuck it. Got it. Just agrees with the empty tomb from a random mob. Are they any good and for which build? They're bad. That's it. I'm sorry. What are you looking for on the gloves? Critical strike, lucky hit chance, damage over time, and ranks and blight. And I'll never get that. These gloves, they just don't exist. You know? Getting those gloves is a matter of this is just never going to happen. I will never see these gloves. They realistically do not exist. It will just not be possible to get them. Also, we're doing too many tier 100s, guys, and we're actually running out of tier 100s at this point. We could free him before you could do anything. For noob. Oh, that's a treasure goblin. Last time we had a treasure goblin, you know what happened? The butchered Chan. That's the last time we get a treasure goblin. I'm not making it up. It happened. Butcher treasure goblin theory lives on. Every dungeon that has a butcher in it also has a treasure goblin in it, and vice versa. It's true. My auntie, mommy, you know, said it's true. I would like to have Bone Storm against you, gentlemen. Yeah, because else your fire's gonna roast me. Yeah, you're so dead. The Butcher combo. We already killed the Butcher. Hit 90J playing solo. Let's go. This is the ultimate tank build. We beat the Butcher with this build. By just face tanking him the whole time. So is this the ultimate tank build? I don't know. But can it face tank the Butcher, and can you kill the Butcher while you're face tanking him? Yes, you can. Make out of that what you want. Is Blood Surge any good? Blood Surge is very good. Oh no, the greatest enemy of a Necro, Chad. A Gade. Oh no! My greatest enemy has come. A Gade. So we see each other again. My nemesis. Well, finally actually pressing Corpse Explosion. So in case you wonder, do I actually press Corpse Explosion often? The answer is no. I don't. I just dash through the map, to be honest, and then I right click whenever I have essence, and that's about it. That's what we're doing to our enemies. We don't kind of like, yeah. Kind of like don't actually Corpse Explosion. The Sacrilegious ring eats corpses when corpse tendrils. Well, the thing what you can do is when the Sacrilegious ring actually casts on a corpse for corpse tendrils, usually if you do it in the right moment, you can overcast to put a corpse tendrils on top of that. Oh, I forgot that you actually need to pick this up. Ow, that almost killed me because my barrier wasn't popping. It's funny how much squishier you are when your barrier is not popping right at that very moment. You're literally going from tank god to please don't touch me. I am squishy. When they're going to add the goddamn paladin, well, the next class is a new class that has never been there before, so I wouldn't count on paladin anytime soon. There's rumors that it might be some kind of cleric, and I wouldn't mind a cleric. I kind of would like a life caster that's not a druid. Someone that can call on holy fire from the sky. Someone that can summon an angel that will eat your ass. And then you're gonna go into a dungeon full of church people, and you're essentially gonna be like, I am the captain now. At least the plan with the holy build. Oh, there's just some random 3 soul energy. Good. We got a... Oh no, we get the Marauder Chieftain actually. That dude literally gave me headaches last time. Because the Marauder Chieftain has some really weird attacks that just do copious amount of damage. But I actually have a triple Bone Storm on him running. That's kind of mean. Quad Bone Storm! Quad Bone Storm! Eat this! What you gonna do when they come for you, huh? What you gonna do? When everything just rains down on you. By the way, this also works against Lilith. Quite interesting, chat. Because Lilith summons minions and the blood orbs and all that kind of stuff. And when you actually fight her, these bonus bone storms can make bonus bone storms. Okay, we have Scorch almost max level, chat. How much bonus do we have already? Damage over time. Yeah, we get a bonus of 218% happening, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get that last level and then see how high the bonus goes. Steadfast Barracks, Lightning Storm. Monster take less shadow damage. Makes like no sense why I would go in there. And we're going in there. Run a few versions, get the ring 3 times out of 15 to 20 times. I've applied it to the Lidless Bloodlines build. It's so good, right? Lidless Bloodlines does so good with it. I'm indeed a Hoda Barb. Hoda Barb is love. Hoda Barb is life. For the people that like to just one-hit everything and not play with their friends. I guess Hoda Barb is probably at this point the most anti-social build because you're kind of like just one-hitting everything, right? You're stealing the fun. Oh, hello, little darlings. I have to say, I didn't expect this build to do more damage than the Bloodlands build, but it actually does. And the fun part is that it does that only with Bone Storm. Like already your Bone Storm, I can just walk into these and just Bone Storm, and that would be enough. I wouldn't actually have to use a secondary skill to do anything, you know? Just rely on my Bone Storms doing this. That would be boring. So here we are bone storming and using skills.
I'm not ready yet.
So much damage. Imagine we could put Black River in here too, chat. Again, sorry, I can't put Black River in. I know people fantasize about Black River a lot. People like Black River a lot, but I sadly can't put it in. No, it's not possible.
I need more time.
Oh, you just died from full HP to no HP in like in a second? Cool. That's very funny to me. Me in there.
I need more time.
Three bone storms. Did you know that the accursed souls? So when I'm going into Blood Mist, right, and I'm getting accursed souls, did you know that these accursed souls can indeed also trigger bone storms because they're damage, you know? So when you're just doing this and they're hitting in a row, like they can actually, yeah, make you the bonus bone storms you've been waiting for.
I need more time.
Isn't that beautiful? Black River, full shadow, no crit, extended bone storm is actually very good. I mean, like, that's kind of contradictory, I have to say, because playing Black River, which explodes multiple corpses, and then playing the extend bone storm kind of doesn't make sense, because if you're then extending the, like, you're essentially stealing the fuel for your Black River, you know? Because Black River wants to have as many corpses as possible, and if you play Os's Gale, I think it's Os's Gale, you would essentially eat up the corpses that you wish to keep because you wanna, you know, get that going. It's just my 2 cents, though. Oh no, I need to actually. I wasn't sure if I need to kill that or stay at that spider, but yes, I do need to stay at that spider. We're skeptical about Crush's Nightmare 100. Oh, I'm not surprised that it crushes Nightmare 100 because, again, a dungeon is quite full of corpses, you know? So as long as there's a lot of things to kill, you're good to go. But that's the whole point. If you're in a situation where you're fighting mano a mano and you're not getting your procs off for your corpses, then you're essentially just denying yourself corpses. That's why my main damage is also Bone Storm, because I technically don't need corpses for Bone Storm. And I also extend the duration of my Bone Storm by making more Bone Storms. That's the funny part. So I also extend the duration, but only that I can have external and internal Bone Storms happening, right? So I can have them on me, or I can have them proxy on the map. Oh, that almost killed me. When I can kill you without a Bone Storm, just saying, lads. I can kill you without. It's just that with Bone Storm, it's faster. Who's the boss in this dungeon? Are you still using the aspect of the explosive mist? No, because you just don't, I don't have the slots. I do not have the slots to use the aspect of the explosive mist as much as I want to. So mainly no slots. Okay, now we can do Lilith. I'm not sure if I want to do an alteration to the build for Lilith or if I just want to keep it as is. I'm not ready yet. Good. Go back to Saragar. So why are we not using the aspect of the explosive mist? That's simple, because the Sacrilegious Ring of Sacrilegious Souls does exactly what the explosive mist does. Kind of like. Do people use two-handed or one-handed for overcharge build, overpower, and one-handed? Because you don't have the opportunity to use a non-one-handed. To be honest, that's lucky hit chance max roll, but that's about it. Okay, for Lilith. For Lilith, the thought would be that technically I could put the helmet away for a Godslayer crown. But only for Lilith, essentially, because I don't need the helmet. I don't need the armor. I don't need anything. So this is a big, technically, I should be able to do that. And it should technically work. So let's see about this. Because I'm trying to make Lilith as easy as possible for you, right? Alternatively, nah, it's just that what I would change, to be honest. Wouldn't change much else. Right? It should be more than enough to get her killed. I got Lidless first try today. Let's fucking go. Where can we see your build? Exclamation mark builds, exclamation mark season 2. Kind of like commands. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Let's clibberty, clabbity, clubbity do some cheeks. Oh, I lost you. No, I think we're good. Chat, are you still there? 1, 2, chat. Test. Are you still there? Technically, you can also drop the Lidless wall for Lilith, but I want to keep it. Rocktar, you'll see you there, buddy. Like, chat, I can't see you. Could you just, like, prime sub to confirm you're still there? Thank you very much. Oops, I just fat fingered Bone Storm. Let's wait for a second for my Bone Storm to be off cooldown again. Fat finger half in the chat.
I'm not ready yet.
We're waiting. Is it worth keeping an auto corpse string that doesn't have the effect with the lowest CD possible? Yes, it's still worth it. This is the Infinity Misty. No, this is the Sacrilegious Storm. It's quite different concept than Infinity Mist because I'm maxing out other damage. I'm currently maxing out Bone Storm damage as the Shadow skill. So that's the... Oh, Wade. Works without. Wanted to do it with. Oh, there's the third Bone Storm. Yes. Pummel her. Pummel her. Do it. Look, did you notice how my Bone Storm is still running, Chad? Look. Chad, look. I might just die now. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. It's gonna land on my head. So, yeah, the damage is there, huh? I was just greedy on using my Bone Storm again. Beautiful, isn't it? I mean, this is like the thing. You want your Bone Storm and her Blood Orb to trigger. So she always does that one Blood Orb, right? When she does that one Blood Orb, then you dash through it and it could trigger another Bone Storm. So you would get multiple Bone Storms on her, and that's where things are just getting a little bit crazy and out of hand. We might have broken things again. Yep, we definitely broke things. Again, this is a damage over time build, right? Chat. This is the damage over time build. Ah, sadly not enough damage. Sad face. I was hoping we would do enough damage so I could cheese it. But actually in the start of this, I'm kind of like forced to play the mechanic now. That's okay. Oh, we broke it? Yeah. I'm too slow. No. So that's the only issue I see here, where in phase 2 we need to maximize our damage. Well, we need just one lucky hit, right? And that's it. I guess it isn't a problem because you kind of can skip all the fire, right? If the stars align and everything works the way... Oh my goodness, that was some nasty damage. We broke her again. See, that's what I mean with like lucky hits, right? Can you not kill her there? Oh, you can. This is what we mean with some lucky hits, you know? Like some lucky hits. The build kind of feels like it needs movement speed. No. You don't understand. I'm a Necro. I don't get to choose that I need movement speed. I'm a Necro. Okay. This is what I do. I'm just slow. And she dead? Oh, what? She summoned one. She summoned one more. Damage is there. Yeah, round. So there's one thing you can do for movement, and that is the following. You can put another point into... So I can do points out of Blight. I could put points out of there. The plan would be to get 2 more points into Reaper's Pursuit. Oh, I teleported out because I need to repair. So yeah, you just need the point in Reaper's Pursuit, right? I know. Beautiful. The hardest part of this boss fight is Necro is bursting her through the periods where she can spawn the blood boys. Yes, I mean Barator. I think this is like the one weak point about the build. Because end of the day, the really millions of damage hits you're getting with X-Felds when X-Felds triggers, right? Which means that if you're not getting one lucky hit in that moment, I mean, I have like so much lucky hit that I should always get it, right? But if you're just not getting it in that moment, you're essentially like just not getting it. Look, you flew a little bit early up. I appreciate it. Oh, she just died. She just died. Oh no! It just broke her. Oh, our random shadow damage over time, just as she landed, killed her. Did that surprise me? Yeah, I wasn't expecting like my. This is why X-Feld is so strong, right? Because the damage over time can just do that. That surprised me a little bit, Chan. Didn't expect my damage over time to do that. And she did. Just crazy. I need to run away from all these corpses because I don't want to trigger them right now. Man, I get the damage together, right? She just dead. But I can't just skip. Oh, I made a mistake. I'm dead. So as long as my shadow damage is running, as long as my shadow damage is like running on her, you can walk this, right? So we have all the damage to kill her. We're just lacking the movement speed. I guess like here we do 2 off and then we do 2 in here. You're happy now. So is it worth grinding for Uber things? Yes, it's definitely worth grinding for Uber things. I mean, you want to have all the cool Uber uniques, but like again, you can grind for the Uber uniques as you're just having fun playing the game. I mean, it's not like that you have to lose your soul, your virginity, or anything to grind for Ubers. You just have to like play the game. And she did again. Run away. And we get her again. See how much faster I am now with the 2 points in there. So if you have 3 points in there, you're just vastly faster. As long as my shadow damage is running on her, as long as it's ticking, like you notice how we can essentially. What did I just stagger you? Staggered you, that's cute. Oh, she didn't summon the final one now. Well, that's good. Once in a while blessed, I guess. No, you don't kill me. You don't kill me. Nah. Does staggering get rid of the boils? No, but it was just that moment where the boils run out on that phase. Then she would make new boils Barator. But so, I mean, the way Uber Lilith is coded is just completely stupid because she shouldn't be coded this way. Now, let's try something interesting, guys. What if we don't take our Lidless wall with us for Uber Lilith? Okay. What if for Uber Lilith, we're not taking this, but we're taking Black River? Now watch on a Sork and see how easy it is. I don't need to do it on a Sork. I can do it on Bloodlands. But it's not the point that Sork and so on can do it easier. Because they can obviously do it easier. That's never been the point, right? Grasping. 18%. Black River. Just people wanted to see how does Black River do in this build. Well, there you go. We'll just do Black River, right? You said Black River takes away your resources. No. I said when you're playing Black River and Osseous Gale, these two items do not interact well with each other because they're taking each other's resources away. Black River and Osseous Gale. No? I killed Lilith with Death Speaker's Mendel and it was so bad. I wouldn't call it bad. I would call it a challenge. You went for the full challenge mode and you get rewarded. Barator. Thank you for the brand new subscription. Welcome as a Knight of the Round Table. Also, chat, don't forget to Prime sub as well. So good to see you there. I like your wife and interaction. Thank you very much, Barator. I do appreciate it. I'm having fun playing the game, and I'm happy you're feeling the same. Okay, now let's see Black River. So what does Black River change? Okay, what does Black River... Oh, I should actually teleport out and reset the dungeon, huh? Oops. Teleport out and reset the dungeon, huh? So do you have a build for X-File, Mendel, and Shadow Mage? Yes, I just uploaded one on YouTube, in case you haven't checked it. So Black River essentially gets us +3 on all the corpse skills, which is insane. +3 on the Hoot Flash passive, which also makes it way easier for us to make corpses, because Hoot Flash would now here give us a 48% chance to make corpses, and Fueled by Death would get higher for 15%. And, well, all the corpse skills go higher, so my corpse explosion right now is at 253% plus. Okay, let's see what we can do. Rest well, Barator. Can you showcase a Grandfather build on Bloodlands? I don't have Grandfather. I have no Uber unique. I have killed Durial maybe 80 times. I have not robbed 2684 that has killed Durial over 1,000 times. I do have a family. I do have a wife that has broken her foot at home. I don't want to play Diablo that much. No, I like Diablo, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to play it that much. I have a life and I have other interests too. I like other games. I respect the hustle, but please.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm out of corpses. I'm not sure if I did more damage right now with or without Black River, Chan. I definitely did more damage without Black River.
I need more time.
I mean, it's good damage, don't get me wrong, especially when I explode multiple corpses. But I definitely did do more damage without Black River. I mean, it's nice when there's like a lot of corpses and you're actually getting the... I guess there would be an argument for playing, she just died passively from my damage. What? I dashed into nothingness, I guess, and died. I just... What happened? Mr. Oswaldo Panicia? Good to see you there. Thank you for the subscription. Yeah, rubber banded eye. Like, what happened? I mean, it's interesting because like the Black River explosion can do tremendous damages, right? Oh, that was just like, I think we just killed her. But it all like comes down to Black River actually triggering the way you want it to, right? But what if it doesn't? Oh, why? Why? You're low enough to summon your dudes. You're not supposed. It's a meme Italian name. Oh, lucky. So I think the difference right now is that when you're actually playing against her with Hued Flesh and when you're playing with Black River, I think you're forced to play Reap. Because Reap would technically make corpses, right? So right now I play Blight, which also allows me to make corpses, right? But Blight makes corpses. And also you can shoot all your Blights wrong. Where Reap like just makes guaranteed corpses, if that makes sense. Well, that was a lot of damage. Just so random. Yeah, I don't know what to say. That was a 9 million hit with Black River. Interesting. Still don't understand it, you know? Oh, I just jumped into the ball. Yeah, like right now I like Bone Storm more. Lidless Wall. I mean, Black River's interesting, right? Black River's fine. With the corpse tunnels and everything. But I have to say Lidless performed better. Huh. Intriguing. I mean, it was good to record this just to know how it is, right? But Lidless definitely does better. Okay, abilities. Interesting. I mean, very good build. Like, this is exactly what I was hoping to do, essentially. Lidless gives attack speed. No, I think what the real strength about Lidless is not the bonus attack speed. It is when you get multiple storms. Because your Bone Storm, end of the day, so getting multiple storms, like you can get up to 3 or 4 on her, and every Bone Storm hit has a chance to trigger Ixfeld's Corroded Signet. And that's the thing with the multiple corpses. My multiple Bone Storms are just there. So they're not reliant on me having corpses or anything. I don't have to like trigger anything there. I just have to exist. You know? If I exist, bonus Bone Storms. And that's where it's like surprising how well it does. We could change Vampiric Powers for Lilith though, because right now we have been playing the bonus against Stunned, and that does nothing, right? So if you actually look for Lilith Vampiric Power wise, we've been playing Domination, but there's not really one that would give us more damage, right? The Ravenous. Yeah, we could play Ravenous. So you could get Domination out. You could play Ravenous just to do more damage. And to be able to spam Blight faster. You have a PvP build? Well, I did PvP with this build today. Because I got pushed. So, okay, what happened is, guys, I got pushed by a level 100 and by a level 82. Barbarian and Lightning Ball Sorg. They both jumped into me. I activated my Bone Storm. My Bone Storm made bonus Bone Storms. I went into Blood Mist, and both of them just absolutely suffocated and died. They didn't even have a chance to breathe. My Bone Storm does so much damage, plus the bonus Bone Storm's doing so much damage, plus me just like soaking up barrier like crazy, that both of them just absolutely stood not a single ounce of a chance. Then after killing them, because they tried to kill me first, they actually came back and tried again because they were mad that they couldn't kill me. I activated Bone Storm, I went into Blood Mist, and both of them died. Almost instantaneous. They couldn't heal against the damage over time I was essentially dealing. They tried though. Like, cute as it is, you know? But yeah, pointless. So I guess Ravenous would be what I'm thinking about. It might just even be perfect just to play that in general, because Ravenous would allow me to just attack faster. I'm not sure if I have the points to put Ravenous on. It's something I simply don't know. When we're gonna check, because if I could put Ravenous on, it should also, like, one thing I don't know is if Ravenous gave us more ticks of the Blood Mist, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, like Ravenous would essentially just allow us to cast Blight faster. I mean, technically, you could play the Vampiric Power that lets me always crit when someone is staggered. That would work against tier 100 bosses, but it wouldn't work against Uber Lilith because we don't stagger Uber Lilith, right? Uber Lilith is dead before she gets staggered ever in any capacity. She just dies faster. And yeah, and yes, I'm just farming this event here, Chad. What can I say? Did you consider the Uber unique boots with lucky hit chance while Shadow? No. Simple reason. Well, I could use the Uber unique boots with lucky hit while Shadow. If I don't play Bone Storm, but if I play the Lidless Storm version, like, my boots give me so much bonus damage that it would be stupid to not play them. Because again, the Flicker Stab gives you plus 80% damage on your ultimate skill. It's just really nice to have your Bone Storm also be main source of your damage, because it just does so much. New Bloodlines build is already on YouTube. The Mendel Summoner is on YouTube, and this build is on YouTube. I released this morning top 3 Sacrilegious Lands build, kinda. We're also gonna make a Bone Spirit build with the Sacrilegious Lands, and you're gonna love that one because it's gonna be mental. And yes, it will also be able to clear tier 100 dungeons, and it will potentially be able to clear Lilith, but I cannot confirm this right now because I need to try it beforehand. But yeah, the Bone the Bone Spirit build might develop to be your favorite build, so be careful of trying that one out because it is so much fun. It's essentially sending out 10 million Bone Spirits. Okay, 10 million, not exaggerating there, and that with a frequency that's kind of fun. Then we also have the Bloodless Scream build for you, and the Bloodless Scream build was already good, but I found a way to make it better. Yep. It was already good, but we found a way to make it better. If I actually remember all the parts of it, because I kind of like, we never made a mobalytics for it. Kind of sad. I wanted no CD Blood River build. What do you mean no CD Blood River? You mean Blood Wave build? I mean, that's easily possible. You just need max rolls. You just need max rolls. Because if you have 1.5 seconds max roll on Blood Wave, and you make 9 Blood Orbs, and then 9 times 1.5, plus the cooldown reduction you have anyways, plus the random Blood Orbs you make anyways, kind of leads to you being able to just get it to no cooldown. Your dream build? It's so good. The best part about Bone Storm is the infinite shield it gives. That's my favorite part about this build, that I'm essentially I just have Infini Barrier going on, right? I mean, the idea of a Blood Mist build, of essentially being invincible because you're always in Blood Mist, is kind of cute. But when you think about it, why would I not just be always invincible? No matter if I'm in Blood Mist or outside of the Blood Mist. Right? Why wouldn't I just always be invincible? What's the next one to level up? I mean, technically Imbiber, because I use it for so many different builds. So out of the 3 Sacrilegious builds, what's the most powerful in regards to clearing bosses and Nightmare Tier 100 dungeons? This one. I can't speak for the Mendon build, but I think this will be stronger than the Mendon build. The problem with Mendon right now is, or the Mendon Summoner, that you cannot play Mendon, Sacrilegious, and X-Felds. So you gotta choose one of these which you want to play or not. So yeah, and the problem is that Mendon is actually weaker than X-Felds, because Mendon only has a 10% chance to trigger. And this one has a 50% or an up to 50% chance. That's like the weird wording here again. Mendon has an up to 10% chance to trigger, and this has an up to 50% chance to trigger, right? So that's like a big difference. It's like it can be 1 to 50 exactly, but if it cannot, like if it can be 1 to 50 or 1 to 10, I know what I prefer, right? Still take the 1 to 50 every time. Lucky hit chance, overpower damage, 10 rolls, nah. Why is it so hard to get good items? That one is actually not bad. I keep that. I just want to have good items. Is Bone Spear viable for Durial without super optimized gear? Would swap to Infinimus be worth it? Durial is easy as fuck. You just need the right level. I mean, if you try with level 70, it's obviously going to be hard. But Durial is, you don't need an optimized build for Durial. Like you can kill him like using a stone at some point. Okay, who wants to get the Lidless wall? Who's a necromancer that doesn't have the Lidless wall yet? Post your Activision ID right away. I am going to Lord Zier now, and I'm going to kill Lord Ziers until you have the Lidless wall. We have a bunch of potent blood here, exquisite blood. So give me your ID. I'll invite you. We'll try to kill it. So let's get it done. What Uber Unique would you most use for Necro besides Shaco? That's the one that's the most useful in any build. Otherwise, Ring of Starless Skies works in many builds. Can we sign up for an upgraded Lidless? I would prefer people that don't have a Lidless yet, because there's a lot of people still searching, you know? So if you have one Lidless, it would be nice if you let people first that don't have one yet. To give everyone a chance, you know. Tathika, are you my friend list already? You just join up if you're my friend list, Tathika.
Not while I'm in town.
Well, we can right now do 4. We can do 4. So let's get the people in. Tathika, Vermin, whoever's first come, first serve. Chat. If you don't make it in this round, try next round. All are 5%, yeah, but even a 5% is not bad. Like Lidless Wall is one of these that no matter how low roll the roll is so good. Zombie, did I not add you already? Vermin, sorry Dark, You're in for the next round. Let's do like one, 2 rounds with these, or how many rounds we need until everyone has it. Sadly, I got an Durial's Visage. Is there any possibility to use that on builds? I mean, technically, you can use Durial's Visage in this build, and it would not be bad. You have to swap out Soulbrand for... You have to swap out Soulbrand for a chest where you can put Aspect of the Shielding Storm on, but then you could play Durial's Visage. Okay? Now again, Durial's Visage is just not good for Necro. I get the Melted Heart of Selig, chat. The best possible unique for Druid, because it kind of works. But for Necro, it's completely useless. Okay. Okay. How does Soulbrand work exactly? Soulbrand works like the X-Fel's Corroded Signet. There's a lucky hit chance that it can explode and just go boom shadow damage. The problem with Durial right now is that, oh, look, Black River. That's a Black River. Is it? Is the Black River Tithika? Are you Black Rivering around without a... Are you not having a Lidless wall? Tithika, do you not have a Lidless wall? Do you not have a Lidless wall? Oh no. You poor Bone Stormies. Oh no, I'm sorry. Let me put my shield off. Here, throw it on the ground. Someone pick it up. Shit, you can't pick it up. Where's our fourth? Who didn't join, Sean? Wait, where's our fourth? Who got kicked? What happened? Oh, like Dark. Your chance now. Dark, hurry. Dark, you're a druid. You can't even get Lidless Wall. Dark, you can't get Lidless Wall. You're a druid. Lidless Wall is only obtainable by Necros. Hey, Charlie, good to see you there. I have the blood. I don't need the blood. I have Lidless Walls. I'm a content creator, so the least thing I can do is try to get you a Lidless Wall too, right? I just want to kill him. That's okay, Dark, but we're right now doing him with a purpose for the community. So everyone has a chance to get the Lidless Wall. By the way, if one of you drops a Lidless Wall, Strun Fury, Tithika, and Vermin, please say so that we can kick you out and invite another Necro that's in need. Let's go for Bone Storms. And he's like, no. That's him right now. No. For Necros. What's happening? Yes. Yes, Strun, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, the first one down. It's a 10%. Come on, Strun. That's a 10%. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, Strun, I'm going to kick you straight away out. Strun, I mean, we just killed Uber Lilith with this build. So, yes, it's working 100% for that. Okay, who's the next Necro, Chan? We get Strun in. Perfection. Give us more names. Alex, I see your name. No worry. We get you. There you go. If you're already in my friend list, join up. Strun, we're gonna have to... Yeah, I wanted to kick you. Okay. What the others get, they're hiding their loot. Not saying. Okay, oh, Zombie was faster. Alex, you're in for the next one, hopefully. Reset. Good. I just got lucky hit, crit chance, and ranks to Sever gloves. I mean, lucky hit, crit chance is great. Now you just have to reroll Sever to Blight, and then you're good. Also, Demonic End. I like your name. Now I do want to open up Mid-Journey and type in, like, picture of a Demonic End. No, I like that username, so, Mid-Journey. Imagine a demonic end. Let's see what comes out. Just randomly. You're gonna see this build, YouTube, exclamation mark builds, exclamation mark season 2, all the things. Let's wait for our 4th. Let's see how a demonic end is gonna be looking. Well, I'm not sure what's like, I don't know. This doesn't make really sense what he's making. So I just entered a demonic end. Okay, nothing more, nothing less, guys. Just that. The prompts, they do not make sense. I'll show you in a sec. Beat him! Beat him, bloody! Poor dude. Okay, gimme. I'm still trying to get a perfect roll. Anyone get the Lidless? Anyone get lucky? So this is the demonic end rolls, Chad. Here. I mean, that one could be a demonic end, right? As it goes. Guess. No boots. You all get robbed. When it would be too nice if everyone would just get it easy. Razor blade, yeah, you get robbed there, sir. Looks like an ant. Looks similar to an ant, right? Let's get the viewers what they're looking for. And we've already proven that this concept here works. I'm really happy about it. And now that we're Shadow, we're also going to be moving this over to the Bloodless Scream build. So before we actually go into the minion build, which is also Shadow, that's like the funny part. So the minion build is Shadow, the Bloodless Scream build is Shadow, but I really want to also show you like the Bloodless Scream build. It's going to be interesting if I can fit everything together, because that's going to be like something. Because the Bloodless Scream build actually, guys, plays Blood Wave into Desecrated Ground. Dink, thank you so much for the 23 months of support. Dink, so good to see you there. Also, chat, don't forget to check if your Prime Gaming subscription is available. And it's somewhere on Twitch. I know the green screen kind of bugged out there. Sorry. I'm not a professional. It's my first time on the job. Team No Pants gang. Wait, what pants drop here? Oh, Temerity. I completely forget about Temerity actually existing. Temerity. Oh, Lidless wall, ladies and gentlemen. A second Lidless wall drop already. We're going places. Tathika, congratulations. And a 5% roll. 5% roll. Robbery. I mean, like 5% roll better than no roll. A demonic end. Wow, that's nightmare fuel. Nightmare fuel. Let's close down. My turn. Yes. Get in. So Tathika, thank you very much. Remove party member. Boop. So where was Alex? Was it Alex? I think, yeah, we had Alex in the friend list too, right? Alex, Alex here. There you go. Because he just already joined the friend list, right? We might as well just open it up. Would be feeling bad to not get him in. Good. Next round. We're gonna see this build on the YouTube under exclamation mark builds, exclamation mark season 2. More fish. Thank you very much for your subscription as well. More fish. So good to see you there. Our first Lidless drop was 25x with max life. Yeah, mine is like not max life, but nothing max. Actually, mine is like really sad. Yeah. I mean, the only thing is like the max 25% roll, right? I'm running Tempest Storm build using Shaco, Soulbrand, Hell from Below, T-Balls, Flicker Sap, Black River, Lidless Wall, Sacrilegious, X-Files, and an Amulet of Ultimate Shadow. The overkill. I mean, if it works, it works. That. I think it's not optimal to run Soulbrand when you're running Shakos. I would still run Shielding Storm, because Shielding Storm is just too good. Also, Black River makes no sense when Grasping Veins is actually better. So that, you know, so that's like where you could technically improve the build, left, right, and center a bit. So yeah. Okay, 2 Lidless walls have already dropped for Necros Chan. We're being a lucky pig here. It's almost premature blighting. Come on! Oh wow, I didn't even get a single item from him. Huh. Robbery. This is a mockery. This is a mockery. Someone get it? Oh, Zombie got it too, ladies and gentlemen. The 3rd Lidless wall. I need some next Necromancer, please. Next Necromancer, please. We got it. Lidless wall with a 15% roll. With a max life, almost. Attack speed, good roll. Zombie, that's nice. Congratulations. Okay, with Amira also. Remove party member. Cleansey. Then second. Whoever is fastest of you now. I have one more, then I'm out of blood. If anyone else in the team then has blood, they can keep summoning, but I have that's me out of blood. You know? Let's see whoever is fastest of these we just added. Just waiting to click yes. Oh, that's back in. He was fastest. Sorry for everyone that wasn't that fast. Oh, we need a reset first. Reset. Someone is not pressing the button. Whew. So this is in the darkened way, the way of ancients. By the way, chat, thank you for 1,500 viewers on Twitch again. We're doing numbers here with Diablo. Has me very happy. See you all there. I mean, I'm still scared a bit of the Twitch drop stopping because we all know the category is going to suffer from it. But I think Season 2 still has quite some stuff to offer, and the start of December will be very interesting. If you're not excited for the Abattoir of Zir yet, then you have been missing out.
I cannot.
Already going to be theory crafting beforehand to make the perfect Abattoir builds. Any chance to have help with Varshan for the ring? I have no more hearts and heads. I don't have Varshan resources, I think. But you can always ask the community, Sayek. Like, you can always join the Discord and see, or ask in the chat simply if there's anyone that has Varshan and wants to do Varshan right now. I didn't get a Lidless wall as well, chat. I'm just sad. Okay, does someone get blood? Someone get blood? I got 5 blood if it helps to summon. Yeah, Alex, I mean, if you want to summon, then we can do another one. Reset. I don't have any more. I'm out of resources. Also, my inventory's full in a second. Bloodlands Sever Bone Spear, the most useless gloves I've ever seen in existence. Okay, did we reset? I think we're reset already. I'm not entirely sure. I think we can do one more because I'm like, you know, I don't want to steal the chance to do more. So Alex said he has mats for 5 more, but I am not needed for that. You know, I was needed for these to do them. I mean, I'll do one more with the community, but then if the community wants to band together, you do that, chat, because I don't want to then. Oh, you have 5 blood. It's not even a summon. Okay, yeah, I have like 1 more blood. You need 9. If the community then wants to band together themselves to do more summons, be my guest. I won't stop you from that. I prompted demonic end for a t-shirt design. Huh? I don't know why that end has like a rebreather or something happening. I'm not sure what it has. Beacon has 7. Vermin has 3. Well, then we can summon one more, chat. Come on. Like, bring it on. Bring it on. We need only 9. Can you give me the Discord that makes these picks? That's not a Discord. It's a, it's Midjourney. Midjourney is you pay for Midjourney to use Midjourney. That's how Midjourney works. Okay. Need one more blood. Let me drop blood on the ground here. There is one more. Good. Perfection. Can you use this build without the shield? Yes, you can use this build without the shield, and instead of the shield, you would play the blood-soaked aspect or the aspect of decay. Blood-soaked or aspect of decay, each would also work to make this build even stronger. Boots. Or a ring. Wand. Ring. That's it. Oh. A bone ballista coming. So did one more get the Lidless wall, or did you go empty? Razor blade, robbery. Well, thank you everyone for participating. Sorry that I couldn't summon more. Also, this better ammo because extra procs for X-Fel. Arguable. It's what you were aiming for. I am sorry that you didn't get it. I was hoping to get more, but we get like two, right? Bob, thank you for the subscription, Bob. Welcome as a Knight of the Round Stable. Brand new subscriber. Hello, Equiet. I don't want to steal your blood, Equiet. No. We got not a high roll, low roll. Lucky hit in all stats. I mean, that's not bad. Might actually favorite that. Wait, 970, nah, 925. Weapons need to be 925 or I don't even want them. Okay, Bone Storm, the shadow damage over time, overpowered damage attack speed, 44 exquisite blood. Okay. Chat, I can do more. Chat, I can do more. Equite just dropped me 44 exquisite blood. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause in the chat for Mr. Equite, who just dropped me 44 exquisite blood because he's the man, the myth, the legend. So I guess we'll take a new round of people. So new people have a chance. People that haven't been there yet. Back in you only got one try, so that's fine. Let me try to clear this up. Good. Good. See if we get new. Get similar to offer up. I thought that's okay. Charity rounds. I mean, like you can always meet up in the Discord. You don't rely on me to do this. I mean, if we don't find other people, and we'll get Alex in. Who's missing? Clancy. Clancy, where are you? Clancy, are you still there? Clancy? Oh no, Clancy, you were the rogue. I wasn't sure if you wanted. Constantino, we're doing for shields, not for swords. We're doing him right now for Lidless wall. This is a necromantha thing. Sorry, but that's a necro thing. Listen. Is Lidless better than a good two-handed sword? Yes, by far. I mean, again, what build are you going for? What are you attempting to do? What is it you want to get done? Right? Code. But my friend list isn't full and I can still get people. And if you're looking to get maximum crit damage on your abilities, two-handed weapon is better. Right? I think I get 3 versions, by the way. Okay, we are full, chat. Off into the next round of I need time to do that. Lord's Ears. With 44 blood, I can summon 5? No, I'm short 1 for 5. Huh. 4. What class should I start for my second character? Another Necromancer. Because there's no other class but Necro. Can I show you my actual pick that I use for all things? Game Tag, YouTube, Twitter. Oh yeah, Demonic End surprises. We want to see that Demonic End. I mean, you can put an imager in here or something.
I need more time.
You can also post it on Discord, I think, under fun and cute stuff, I guess. That's the channel for things, fun and cute stuff. Or the AIR channel. Okay. Start Barb to feel the real power of season 2. I mean, if you want to do 8 million damage, I guess that's the way, right? Demonic End. This is what you're using. Hello, Demonic End. I feel like our Demonic End was better. I'm gonna say it. It's pretty good. What we prompted there. I feel like we're pretty good. What build were you thinking about? Heart of Zelig with Word and Druid? I mean, I saw like some auto attack Druid build work very nicely, where you essentially auto attack and that's it, and go crazy and use core skills every now and then, very rarely. There's an artist's actual picture of an end. Holy, really? I prefer the AI version. Oh wait, Lord Zero, where did you go? I feel robbed that I am not getting another Lidless wall, chat. That should just tell you, like, I've been how many tries now with these lads, and we still don't have the Lidless wall, right? Starting Necro. Honestly, Necro is the most varied class right now. And it's not even close. Sammy, hello? Hello? Well, the amount of build variety that Necro has right now is just brilliant. Of all the things out there right now, correct? I mean, seriously, if you're not playing Necro right now, why are you even alive, chat? Come on. By the way, is it Thursday already? It's Thursday, right? So Friday tomorrow, no stream on Saturday, and then another one on Sunday. And we got it the 11th. The 9th, I mean. I'm currently thinking about like game releases just to see what other fun we can have. What's actually releasing, if there's anything coming. Potentially. Necros is crazy. Necro is love. Necro is life. My community is a bunch of Necros. Let me enjoy my Blizzard Sork. You're not allowed to play a Blizzard Sork. The only Sork you're allowed to play this season is Lightning Ball Sork, or you're weirdo. I mean, come on. How can you play something for fun and not for meta? Age of Sigmar. We will play Age of Sigmar. That is for sure. I mean, imagine playing anything but Lightning Ball Sork because you want to be special. Come on now. You're going to be meta whoring. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta leave the group. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta leave the group. See, like, look at this terrible roll. Max life, attack speed, yes, but it's a 5% one. I mean, I'm not giving my 25% one off. My first one was a 5% one too, by the way. You know? Is it correct that you did 5 points in Corpse Explosion, but only 1 in Blight? No, I did 5 points in Corpse Explosion, and 3 points in Blight. I don't have more. That's the problem. Like you wanna have more points in Blight, but you just don't have more points in Blight to offer. You pass it on to the group member. I find it very silly that there's no group trading. At least like everyone, like if I killed something together with a bunch of Necros, I think there should at least be trading, interclass trading, you know? Oh, like that. Somebody be I'm a weird rogue. No! Hey, you're already splitting the mats. Exactly. Why can't we just help each other? Let me a hand, bro. I mean, obviously, if you could trade when you kill things together, that would encourage people to sell tries then. Because then you could trade items, right? So you could be like, let's do Durial together until you get the Uber unique. And if I get an Uber unique double, then I'm gonna trade you. Wow, bro, what? So cool. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's like, the reason we can't have nice things is because people would just monetize everything, right? Oh my goodness, why do I keep hitting that button? People would just monetize everything, and you know it's true. I would just find ways to sell that on Discords and get with people and whatsoever. So yeah. Okay, boys, did no one getting a Lidless? What's happening here? How can you be so unlucky? We already dropped so many Lidless. Stop being unlucky, please. I just want to see you smile. I somehow achieved negative resistances. Well, I mean, you're probably gonna nick yourself. Oh, by the way, chat, I forgot something. We forget to skill back our 15% multiplicative shadow damage. Oops. I mean, right now I'm just running the resistances because I'm lazy maxing my resistances otherwise, right? And I kind of didn't put on the 15% against Lilith again, because against Lilith, it helps to, like, just nice to have. I guess we have to kill Lilith again, Chad. What can I say? I guess we gotta kill her again, huh? I mean, do a nightmare dungeon, tier 100, then kill Lilith again because we can. Seems reasonable. I saw someone trying to sell one Durial summon for 100 million game yesterday. He's not trying. He's probably going to succeed. People pay that much money. And 100 million is nothing. I mean, you can get 100 million in one day. Just do some whispers, 100 million. It's really not like you're not getting that left, right, and center. I need to ask my wife if I have to order a giant family pizza, by the way, because her parents are here. Okay, I am out of blood, chat. So that was it for me. That was all the blood I had. I hope some people finally drop Lidless wall. I'll be quickly right back. I need to check for the family and ask if we order a family pizza because I kind of would like to have a family pizza. Hi. How are you doing? Okay, so what did I say? Book of the Dead. But I made that oopsie chat where I forget against Lilith. Sorry. That we want to go back to the bonus shadow damage. I have the vulnerable damage here. The Iron Golem. Right? And then we want to have our Godslayer back. And we want to drink the Elixir of Fortune. Lucky hit chance increase. I mean, you could also take crit chance increase, but I feel like lucky hit chance increase is better. Did they improve the family pizza? Well, there's a problem. I went upstairs to ask for the family pizza, and Christina's mom already was making schnitzel. You know, because Christina's mom always thinks we don't have food at home. So when she comes to visit, she brings a bag of food and then cooks something. Yeah. Because we obviously don't have food at home. Where Granny needs to come and cook things. No is also not an answer. No, you eat Granny's food or you get throttled. No. I mean, I'm not complaining. No, don't get me wrong. Not complaining. Psych, thank you for the 57 centuries of support. Psych, very much appreciated and so good to see you there. I don't know why we're killing Mommy Lilith today so much, but here you go. By the way, 2 points out, guys. 2 points in. Activate Bone Storm, throw things on her, curse her for bonus damage, go a little bit around in a circle, do another Bone Storm, get many Bone Storms, have her just absolutely get obliterated, have her come down, dash for bonus damage, throw everything on her, even more damage, be a meanie, kill these two fools, Blood Mist. She dies in between. She just died. I should have died there. Yeah, I'm dead. So what happened is that she broke, right? So while she was jumping around and landing, she took a lot of shadow damage over time, and that broke her and reset her phase, and then we didn't have Blood Mist. Great. It's funny that Lilith, as the only Uber boss challenge, can break in so many ways. I don't know what it is, right? But she can literally, like, left, right, and center. Like, her whole tries just go awful because of some weird shit. Just like some absolute random weird shit happens, and suddenly Lilith doesn't work anymore. That's it. That was phase 1. Any advice on dodging Lilith spiky abilities? You're a druid that has no dodgy. Oh, we got it, Chad. We skipped it. Fantastic. Perfect try. So it is possible, huh? So what happened there? Why am I so happy? Well, we just officially skipped everything. That's it. There's nothing coming anymore. This is the end now. She's over. I mean, we just have to run the try down, right? But this is like, this is over now. Well, we're bullying her because we even stunned her here. That's kind of mean. Okay, so with the bonus damage, Chad, with the actual bonus damage, she is just even easier. That's crazy. Like, so what do we do difference, chat? Well, we put on the 15% bonus damage, shadow bonus damage that we forgot to put on accidentally before. Perma Bone Storm is not stacking damage resist and crit. If you have Bone Storms running permanent, like I have, you get the damage resistance and the crit just permanently. You don't stack it, you just get it permanently. Okay, you said there is a Helltide coming. That is perfect because I got, we can do Durial, Chan. How about we do some Durials today as well with the community? I can summon one. If the Helltide is coming in 1 minute, let me quickly get my inventory rid so we are ready for this. Just kill a couple of times. Any build gear page, you can check !build, season 2 brings you to my profile. The build is called the Sacrilegious Storm. Alternatively, you can check out my YouTube video, or if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube yet, you go there right now and subscribe to the YouTube, please. Psych Paladin, by the way, thank you for the 57 months of support. Don't forget to also spend your Prime sub if you appreciate what we're doing here for the Diablo community. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Because I like the Diablo community, and it's good to see that the Diablo community likes me as well. It's not always that, like, you know, not every community likes you for some reason. It's weird, but sometimes communities are in a certain way, and they just paid you just like that. They're like, yeah, you're not vibing here, bruv. Like, okay, I'm sorry, man. We're existing. Oh shit. Okay, now let me spend some obolts. I don't know what I want to spend obolts on. Helmet. I'm still looking for a better helmet. Yeah, that's it. We're still looking for a better helmet. I don't know if you want to believe this, but I've been searching for a helmet now far wide and center for such a long time. That is almost good. 19.5% max roll, 30 strength, 34 willpower. If I could now have this one roll into... I mean, strength and willpower is kind of iffy, but if I could have this one roll into max life, it would actually be good. And your shit. Shit. That was actually not bad, so might finally get that. I also need new gloves still. Where's my other helm? My shielding storm helm. Thank you very much. I say, like, this helmet is good, but it has a low maximum life roll, which makes me unhappy. Does each Uber boss drop certain uniques, or do they drop any? !unique farm in the chat gives you a formula with all the uniques and where they're dropping from. Here's the link, by the way, if you're looking for it, because I like to provide. And this shows you every single boss, how to get them, what you have to do for them, and what they actually drop. There you go. If you're looking for Uber uniques, it's only Durial. Okay, the lower event is actually really good. I like that Helltide. That's a very good Helltide. Enjoying your stream. As always, can I ask, if not running Corpse Channels and Bone Storm for Necro, do I really need Godslayer Crown? What? Sorry? Like, rephrase that. Can I ask, if I'm not running Corpse Channels and Bone Storm for Necro, do I really need Godslayer Crown? No. No. I mean, Corpse Channels helps to pull everything together. Godslayer Crown helps with that too. But I mean, like, depending on which abilities you use, I mean, I for example, I play a Bloodwave build, and my Bloodwave build also kind of destroys everything in a whole room. I mean, Blood Surge, for example, kills everything, like Blood Surge kills everything in a whole room while you're standing in the middle of the room, even if they're pulled together or not. So you don't need it. The Bloodwave and Blood Mist, you don't need it. I mean, Godslayer is more like convenience than the real need to have. Like, just pulling people together is nice. But do you need to pull people together? No. The reason why you pull people together, though, and here it comes. Why do you do it? is because you're playing the control glyph usually, and the control glyph gives you 20% bonus damage against stunned enemies. And that's where you're just applying the status condition of stunned. Then you get 20% multiplicative bonus damage, and that's like kind of why you want it, right? Oh god, so a lightning ball sork and a barbarian, Chad. Might as well just go AFK, huh? Why even bother? Like I can just ride in a circle with my horse, while that barbarian just jumps around to kill everything. Come on, little monkeys, do this for me. Yeah, faster, come on, yes, do it. You're amazing. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Whee! This should emphasize how stupid it is that we actually have to pick up these orbs, right? Why can't we just get them when something dies in our vicinity? What about Hemomancy in these builds? I mean, you can always play Hemomancy if you feel like putting it in. There's nothing wrong with having Hemomancy running. Hemomancy is plenty good, and I just like it because it just provides free heals. That was a lot of shards for such a short time invested. Stop bullying barbarians. I'm not bullying anyone. I'm just... Oh, lightning ball sork. Do my bidding, lightning ball sork. I just need you to kill everything so I don't have to bother. You know, as much as I appreciate people here, could I also just opt them out so you don't have like like, you know, lightning ball sork just run around and kill everything? So you actually get to do something too. Wave-based event might be the best event for Cinders, right? Is there any better event for Cinders, Chad, than the wave-based one? Because wave-based one is based on your killing speed, right? The more you kill, the more you get. So if you're like pulling things together, again, by the way, topic corpse tendrils. So if you're pulling everything together, yeah. You just kill things faster, right? Because they just all get put like in one position. Love the game had offline mode. I mean, for all the hardcore gamers, that would anyways be the vibe, right? Yeah, we definitely need to pick up Pat. There's like, I don't understand. Like, this is the company that made World of Warcraft, right? Chad? This is the company that made World of Warcraft. This is the company that technically knows everything about player retention and mechanics that make life easier and better. And then we don't even have a pet that picks up loot, huh? I mean, sorry that I want to murder enemies and don't bother about picking up loot every 2 meters. When you're pretty much forced to stutter step forward to get the loot, right? I've tried pet in D3. How did it go? Did people like it? But I pay hot money. It was awesome. Yeah, I feel you. I mean, we already don't have a loot filter, but if I could have a pet, and I would tell the pet only pick up helmets. Like okay, so why don't we have a pet, guys, that has a little menu, and I could tell the pet which loot to pick up. Okay, like you know, I have this. I press O. I go into my pet menu. I say, please, pet, only pick up gloves. No matter the rarity, thank you. And then the pet picks up all the gloves of that rarity because that's what I'm looking for right now. Or you just say only pick up ancestrals or something like that, right? Wouldn't that be very useful? Also automatically pick up cinders. Thank you. So I don't have to like actually care about this because I just want to murder monsters and I don't want to care about picking up cinders. But hey, maybe I'm asking for too much. The chat. Maybe it's impossible to code something like this, right? I mean, Blizzard is a bunch of non-veteran developers, like a small indie company that's also lacking vision and ideas. So yeah, maybe. I'm just expecting too much once again.
I need more time.
I mean, they barely got acquired by Blizzard, right? They barely got acquired by Microsoft. Poor company. And finally, they're making money, huh? So they can afford some better devs. Could afford something like that. I would just like to know the reason why we don't have it. So if a dev could tell me why he thinks that a loot pad would be bad for Diablo, and it doesn't sound like blah 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 blah, I'm fine. You know, don't get me wrong, I'm not an unreasonable person. If someone tells me that there's a legit reason why pads wouldn't work and why the Diablo 4 just shouldn't have pads because it's lacking vision and I don't know, it's making the game not so grim dark, I don't know, blah, blah something. But I bet they would say causes too much lag. Hey, even if it's that, I would still say poor developers, but I would accept it. Okay, did we just in 9 minutes gather 341 cinders? That's nice. I'm not gonna lie. That's quite good. I mean, blessed. I mean, with the way how Diablo storage has worked, guys, we can reasonably say that it's probably the reason why we don't have storage pads, because it would break the game. Yeah. Reasonably assume that.
I need more time.
Game can handle you playing Necromancer, but no pads. I mean, the reason why Necromancer pads are so bad, chat. So in case you didn't know this, but Necro minions are really bad. And the reason they're so bad is because they want to disencourage people from playing Necro. Because if too many people play Summoner Necro, the servers are going to start lagging. I solved it. It's the reason.
I need time to do that.
Chat, we figured it out. Is this it? Aren't all minions bad? Nah, minions were good in pre-season. Minions were good on Eternal. Minions were good on season 1. No, they're bad. It's because minions that pick up pets that pick up loot is just simply not believable. Yes. Realism argument. I can see that. The realism argument when a developer runs out of things to say and says realism. Don't need a pet, just a horse with an extra back. No, I need a pet. I really need a pet. Just like something that picks up the loot. I really don't want to touch loot anymore. Slavery, pet abuse. Okay. Yes. Children work, depending on the age of the pet. What if the pet is minor? Oh. I can't find a single steel chest. You have to teleport out and teleport back in again. So if you went on helltides.com and you went there where no chest is, you teleport out and then you teleport back in again and you should have it. Also, if you're not getting the amount of cinders that you should be getting, that is because there's a bug that you could just be bugged and you literally receive less cinders. Yeah, great, right? So you could essentially be in a cinder loophole where no cinders are dropping for you because you're bugged. Then you have to teleport out and back in again, or lock out and lock in again, and it might work. Oh, hello. So I'll be able to summon one Durial, chat. If you want to group up for some Durials, we can do that. It is take one and bring 1 week. So if you want to join up for Durial after I'm done here with the Hell Tide, then you have to, you have to bring one of your own and then you take one home with you. Daddy Durial with extras. How much is too much overpower for the Bloodlands? I have 3,500 and that's good. I could go up to 4,000 with the right equipment. So I think I don't think that too much overpower exists. I think you're just not, you're limiting yourself in your imagination. That's essentially the problem.
I need more time.
Overpower is one of these things that where more is more. There's only a limited amount of items that can have overpower, and having all of them have overpower is just perfection, right?
I need more time.
Durial needs 2 Varshan and Grigor tokens. Yes, 2 Mucus Slick X, whatever a Mucus Slick Egg is, right? Whatever Varshan is laying an egg, and then 2 Shards of Agony as well. And as I understand it, you're essentially gemming the Shards of Agony into the egg, and that summons Durial, right?
I'm not ready yet.
So is every new Durial a baby Durial, Chad? Are you murdering baby demons? Is that it?
More time.
Yeah! Wife's yelling for me. Give me a second. And my children are yelling for me too. I'll be quickly right back. Let me run to the children. I'll be right there. Sorry guys, I had to get my schnitzel here. My German schnitzel and mashed potatoes. Very standardish dish. Very fantastic. Now I didn't bring a knife, so I'll be having to fork my meat. That's okay, I guess. Sauce? I'm a sauceless person. No, so my wife hates this, but I am an absolute sauceless person. I can eat everything. I can everything bone dry. And I'm fine with that. Sauce or no calories I need. I know I'm an animal, chat. I am sorry. Absolute uncultured swine. I literally make a bunch of fries and just eat them, and that's it. You know? I'm sorry if I offended anyone gravely. This was not my intention. Also, isn't the sauce like the mashed potatoes? I mean, come on, there's like milk in there, and there's potatoes. It's like sauce. Come on. Well, in Germany, you don't eat it necessarily with sauce. You eat it with curry Gewürz ketchup. Okay. Durial runs. We'll do Durial soon. And now in Germany, we have a curry spiced ketchup. It's very popular. Everyone knows it in Germany. It's the number one main sauce. The best part is I just make all these bone storms and then I just sit in the middle and that's it. While I'm eating. And in between I gotta throw out some blights, but that's it. That's me now doing this, chat. Lidless wall OP.
I need more time.
Don't mind me. Yeah, Druid, come on. Yes, you can do it. Woo, Druid. Yeah, you're the man. You're so good, Druid. Wow, look at you. Amazing. Are you Germany based or US? I am a German based in Germany.
I'm not ready yet.
That Druid is so cool. Look at him. He's like, ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. You can do it, Mr. Druid, man. I just started Necro. What's the spec? If you just started Necro, you preferably play Blood Surge. Blood Surge Necro. Evening streams? No, I'm sorry. Evening streams don't happen here. I have family. I spend my evening with family. I don't actually understand how a lot of the American streamers do it. I know, like they have family too, and they essentially like they don't stream when their child is at school. Like they stream throughout the whole night still, and when their child is in school, they sleep. Huh. What of the 3 builds do you prefer? I gotta check how good the minion build is to decide if I like the minion build more. But right now I have to say the shadow build, I am literally surprised at how efficient it is. I think the Bloodlines build is more fun to play because the shadow build is a rather automated build. So you're not actively doing that much, right? I do prefer the Bloodlines build just for playing fun. Right, so? You think you'll get T-bolts? You don't have T-bolts yet? Jesus, come on now. T-bolts is like the #1 thing I've gotten so many times. And the best part about Durial is that he almost has no bad uniques. The problem is that you might just get a bunch of the same uniques ever again. I kind of still feel like you should be getting every single unique one single time before you start getting duels, right? It's all the way up here. Holy fudging Christ. Goth girl, you might have to log out completely out of the game to have the chest appear.
While I'm in town.
Sounds stupid, but yeah, welcome. When X-Files 3 times is good, at least you got hopefully a high roll on X-Files, right? I'm tempted to get D4 on my PS5 to play with my wife. It's worth it. Honestly, D4 is fun. Lado. And the game only gets better. The best part is the game has very nice scaling. Which means that when you're playing together with your waifu... Okay, there should be a chest here. There's no chest here as well. Yeah, so he was looking for the chest too. So if you're playing with a waifu, and she's essentially a higher level than you, or you're higher level than her, you can still play very well together because of how the level scaling kind of works. So don't worry about essentially leveling away from your partner. It's not that deep. There's the chest. You see? I teleported back out, back in again. Chest there. Which is such an annoying bug, because if you're just a normal gamer looking for the chest and you don't even know a website exists, you know, you're just not getting it, huh? Oh, world boss in 6 minutes. So let's do world boss first. And then we do Durials. Which one will you suggest for the new Bloodforge dungeons? Right now, the Shadow build. The Shadow build is simply faster currently. When it comes down to dungeon clearing. Lidless Storm, or Sacrilegious Storm. How the new version is called. It's just insane. Lidless Wall Black River, we tried. It's weaker. Honestly, like, I hate to say this, but it's just simply weaker. We tried Black River with Lidless, and it's just not. Yep. Yeah. Gyaru, thank you for the 180 bitty titties. And Aintora, thank you for the 71 centuries of support. I've lost over the last few days thousands of thinners because to the tortured living steel chest are nowhere to be found. I've relocked many times. I've closed the game and back in. I changed characters. I switched from PC to Xbox and vice versa. Yeah, there is, like, it's a common issue. It's a known issue. It can get fixed by logging out, logging in again, and so on. But, like, only because it can get fixed doesn't mean that it will get fixed, right? So you can get out of this mambo jambo, as you say, Gyaru. But it might also not work. You know? Skibble, thank you for the 41 months of support. Hope you're doing good. I am very well. I got Schnitzel. Town for 10 seconds. Yeah, I guess I would probably teleport back to town and wait a bit. And hope that you get in another instance, essentially. Yeah. That's that. But again, it might simply never work. Right? It might just get stuck. That's it. Sorry. Chicken schnitzel? No, I think it's pork. Pork. It's not veal, sadly. Christina's mom does not make veal schnitzel. Okay, we do world boss, and then I'll do Grigor the Galvanic Saint 3 times, and then we'll get the community together for Varshans, for Durials. Can't wait for that. Hope we can get you all some great drops. Maybe some Uber uniques, Chad. Please, some Uber uniques. I want it so bad. I want Doombringer. Honestly, I want Doombringer because I just want to make builds with it, right? What does Doombringer do? Again, let me pull up Doombringer here for a second so you can see what Doombringer does. Doombringer says maximum life plus, which can be very good, right? But it has up to a 25% chance to deal 1,000 shadow damage to surrounding enemies. And that can essentially explode, you know? It's an explosion.
Hello.
And I kind of really want to see how well it does.
Idea of the power I wield.
And I think it can roll maximum life up to 26% if I'm not mistaken. When you fully upgrade it. So you can get the 15% max life plus. But when you fully upgrade it, it can actually go up to 26 or no, 41%. It can actually go up to 41% here. This is a high level Doombringer, 820. It's not even the highest roll. So that was 19.5. Yeah, I think it can go up to 41%. And the shadow damage goes up to 9,000 damage. So yeah, 26% here, max roll. And then that roll can go up to 41. And the damage also is like, it's going to be like plus 30% bonus damage. That's kind of nice. I really want it. I want to try it out and see where it goes. It's quite an interesting item that can be used in blood builds. Because if you get 41% life plus on a 20,000 life build, and your life times your fortify is your overpower damage, it's quite interesting, right? Do you stream game from one PC or two PCs? I have two PCs. I recently got two new PCs. The specs are fully AMD. I actually have to write two new banners where I put all the specs in. And the company that actually built these. Uber Uniques always drop at max rolls now. It was a recent patch. Yes, I heard so too. Which is very good to hear. I think it's quite stupid that Uber Uniques wouldn't drop max rolls. Because realistically, how often are you going to drop a Uber Unique? Someone just made a comment on my YouTube video saying that without those gear pieces, the build won't really work. I mean, that's why it's called a build, right? Because you put pieces together to make a build. Isn't it? Yeah. You know? Isn't that obvious that without the pieces, the build wouldn't work? Like, kind of like, yeah. And maybe I missed something here, Chan. Where builds are supposed to work without the items you need for the builds. Maybe I'm the stupid one. Okay, the highest damage we've done on a world boss right now was 6 million. So let's see if we can exceed that. Was it 2.5 million randomly? Exalted blood, boots, rings, da-da-dum. Hyper, this is a no build guide. This is like an everyone can play it guide. I don't know what people expect when they watch a video though. I mean, you're literally tuning into like top 3 Necro builds. And you're like, without the items, the builds don't work. Yes. Yes. That is what it is. A collection of gauntlets. Yes, I need gauntlets. Some people seem to be always confused when they try to exist. Okay, I'll do quickly 3 Grégoires, Chad. And then we'll invite our Durial team. Are the new rings out yet? Yes. Yes. Constantino, you can come with me. I'll get you some cool drops. This C Infinimus build works without some uniques. No, it works completely without uniques. That's the whole point about Infinimus / Lidless Wall. I mean, Lidless Wall obviously needs Lidless Wall. Surprise. Whereas all the other where like Infinity Mist or Shadow Necro is the least unique needing Necro. And most of the aspects can also be had from the Codex of Powers. It is actually crazy how easy you can build a Shadow Necro. I never get red X from Helltide. You don't get red X from Helltide. You get them from the steel. Strunfy, we only have spots for Durial if you have Durial yourself. So we do Durial on this channel with a take one, bring one. So you can essentially enhance the amounts of Durials you're doing by just existing. That's my way of maybe one time getting that. Come, Equine. You need not only X, you also need the shards, guys. I mean, X are easy. You need the materials for Durial, the shards, and the eggs. Oh, that was a random 7 million. I like it. The build is like, you know, at least with Bloodlands, you're knowing that you're casting, and that's where your damage is coming from, right? With this build, it's kind of like you just randomly, one of your damage over time things just suddenly does 1 billion damage, right? Bigger Remus, you used about 200 blood and no Lidless. You got robbed. You literally got robbed. And I hate it. I hate to read it. I'm very angry. I should check out your Paragon build. I kill bosses a bit slower. I also swapped the Bone Graft Paragon for Flesh Eater for the damage increase when using corpses. Yes, we're doing that too, Brill. I watched the Bloodlands video weeks ago and I tweaked it until I came up with a Lidless Lance, and apparently the only from was to use corpse explosion and also now. Yes, I mean the Paragon board really makes a big difference, Brill. It might be also the glyphs that I'm using that make a difference. It's all like down to the glyphs end of the day where your cool multipliers are coming from. Oh, you don't need to be 100 to ever join our runs. No. How do you join in for the Durial runs? Well, I'll be asking you for your Activision IDs in a bit, and then you just oh, could you stop using this?
I cannot.
Or do you have some steel? Oh, Equite get some steel too. Yeah, I'll need your Battle.net ID. Sorry, I say Activision ID, but I mean Battle.net ID. Blame my years of Call of Duty, Chan. Blame my years of Call of Duty. Boots are made for walking, and that's what they'll just do. Walk over you. Bum, 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 bum. Soon Microsoft ID. Hey, if Microsoft could rework the whole Battle.net client to have a better friend ad system, that I could finally search for people in game. I mean, why do I still have to add numbers? Why do I still have to add that shit? Why can't I just search for Big Dick Slayer 69 and add him to my team? Right? Why can't I just do that? Why does it have to be like the dancing around the bush? I mean, there's a lot of Big Dick Slayers here, but then add like random numbers at the end or something, I guess. I don't know. I just want a simple friend system. Come on now. Can't be that hard. I accidentally button missed it. Oops. I'm sorry, Fatfingerhoff in the chat. 2 lightning ball swords and a shadow necro doing like a lot of damage over time. Poor boss. Just gets bullied. Out of agony. I quickly need to teleport back, lads. Need to. No, we wouldn't invite that Kuroda. Come on now, Corrado. Did 9 runs and get no Lidless? Honestly, like 0 is a robbery. I feel like there should be a way to somehow guarantee a unique drop. A special unique drop. I feel like there's, or a store where you can swap uniques in Like why can't I change like 5 shitty uniques against 1 unique I want? Okay, tell me, Chad. Why can I not change? Oh, that's lucky hit and lucky hit. Almost perfect. That's kept. So why can I not change like 5 shitty ones against or 10 shitty ones? I mean, like 10 for all I care. Against something good. I mean, not against Uber uniques, obviously, but like at least something. Critical strike, overpower, lucky hit, sever, critical strike chance. Oh, if it didn't have overpower damage, that glove would be perfect. Lucky hit chance, shadow damage over time, strength. Okay, if I mean, if it had just crit, it would be so good. Can you not have crit? This is a mockery. Yeah, you want too much. All the stuff you want will be released in season 20. I am sorry for asking for reasonable changes to the game. Is the Got Your Balance build Necro guide Paragon boards different in videos and max roll? I don't put anything on max roll. If you found something on max roll, it's not for me, sir. My stuff is on Mobalytics. So I've been trying Black River, but honestly, I don't like Black River. I did less damage. And usually the one in the video is the most current one at that moment. Fixing the rubber band with horses. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no rubber band with horses. The game is working perfect as intended. Yeah, exactly. Why can't I trade in unique items at the blacksmith and he gives me a currency? And if I get enough of that currency, and it could be like taking a very long time, but if I get enough of that currency, I could trade it in for a unique I want. Wouldn't that be an okay solution, Chad? I think I got enough for one more, and then we can go Durial. Which weapon do you prefer? One hand, or dagger? Depends on the build. For this build where I need lucky hit, I take a 1. For the other builds where I need attack speed or critical strike, I'll take a dagger or a sword. It is really down to what you're actually playing, and then what you need to make the things work you're playing. Right? There's no blank, this is better, because they're simply nothing. With this build, if I add Shaco and Doombringer, I would only add Shaco, I wouldn't add Doombringer. What chest would you swap Soulbrawn for? I would swap Soulbrawn for a Shielding Storm chest, so you put Aspect of the Shielding Storm on it. And the chest should have ultimate skill damage, total armor, maximum life, and damage reduction. Boop. And now we can go Daddy Durial. Apart from Consti, he can't go because he doesn't have mats. So Equite has mats. I think Tathika has mats. So we need one more, Chad. If mats, well, then Consti can come with. Got mats. Sorry, Budgie. He has mads. We can't exclude him. But he brought the goodies, Chad. He brought the goodies. Ah, you gotta go pick up your son from school. See, then we have space for one who has mats. Do you have mats, Chad? Bungie Jump says he has mats. Oh, Bungie, did we not get you in there? Okay, we're gonna kick you, Bungie. Try again. Bungie in. More Necros. Poor Necros tried to kill Xandraken. We're currently waiting for Constantino to come back. Would be a bad look to just kick him as he just goes to quickly grab what he needs. No, trying to be nice. Nice content creator once in a while. Not just extorting materials from my community. All that junk. All that junk. I think if I get Shaco in, I'll lose consume orbs, corpse explosion aspect on corpse. Yeah, you need that one, Brill, for your build. But for your build, you should be able to get that in as well in the Lidless lands. That's a thumbnail image, by the way. Where's the Lidless lands build? That's Lidless Storm. Yeah, so what you would do is you would swap Soulbrand out and you put Shaco in, and Soulbrand would get the aspect of the Shielding Storm. That's the only way how you would get Shaco into this build. Okay?
Not while I'm in town.
I hope that helps. No?
I need time to do that.
Came out, then he did it wrong. Most likely. 100x to 30 shards. Jesus, Peppa, what are you doing? I feel like it's time for me to go into the trading discords to buy myself a bunch of axe, right? It's time to put down 50 bucks and buy yourself a bunch of axe, right, Chad? If you can't farm it, let the credit card speak. Give me all these axes, do it. Out of my way. Oh, did I want to put on my Godslayer crown for this? Nah, I'm fine. It should work. I'm also taking up Soulbrand so I can have Storm Shield, given Berry XP, and also the Consume Course Spawn Orbs on Helm. Technically, this is how I play the lands, so this is the only way how like I see to put it in with the Soulbrand. Oh, haha. Can't see, you just died. You're cute. My damage is very chill and takes a few seconds to pop. This is how it feels when you're under level at Durial, Consti. I did it too. It's no fun. And all the necromancers in the world doing Durial. Technically, with a bunch of necros and autocast necros, right? You should actually stagger Durial so fast, because you have to consider that all the autocast necros are just continuously getting the autocast on their corpse tendrils, right? And therefore getting autocast on corpse tendrils. We'll just have you spam it away now, like there's no tomorrow. Oh no, Durial, you're not supposed to do that. As long as Durial fight you've ever seen, well, isn't that brilliant? I mean, there's so many one-hit Durial builds. Have you ever actually had fun fighting Durial? You know? That's the whole point. Have you ever had fun fighting Durial? I know you're just doing it for the loot, but you want it, right? You don't want some weird ass one-hit barbarian just kill him in one hit. That's not what I farm my materials for. You know? That's not what I set down in Hell Tides for like 30 minutes just to have a barbarian come and just one-hit Durial. I am sorry. Call me weird, but I'm actually happy fighting him. Random 3 million damage. I'd like to see it. You've done it once and got Flicker Step, then you got the very good item. Flicker Step is my favorite item this season. And I have like, since I have Flicker Step, I've essentially not put off these boots because they just work so well. Oh, Amulet chat. It's the Melted Heart of Selig again. My second Uber unique. Oh, it's an 80% roll. I still need this one and better, a little bit better. Like there's a higher roll I can get. Hey, gloves. Oh, stats, minions. Nah. Total armor. Nah. 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 Maximum life, damage reduction, and ooh, if I could roll a total armor in that one, that would actually be interesting. Off with this hat. I'll be checking it out, Overflow. Thank you very much. I kept using Flick Step when others were suggesting boots with Ghostwalker. Well, people just like Ghostwalker because they do not ever want to get stopped by Minion. Angel Artist, good to see you there. But I have to admit, Ghostwalker makes no sense for me if I could have boots that give me like critical strike, that give me like ultimate damage plus and everything. Right? I mean, the boots are just love. The boots are life for every Necro build.
I cannot use that.
Hello from the other side. No, Constantino not paying attention. He died. Fast rest him so he can die again. We're not just upping his repair cost, guys. That would be totally impolite. How would you do that to your teammates? Rude. And that was definitely a thing in World of Warcraft back in the days, guys. I don't know, like respeccing in World of Warcraft was really expensive and getting gold wasn't easy. And respeccing got like only more expensive by the amount of respecs you did, right? So like you ended up like running out of gold because you were respeccing so much. It's actually very sad if I'm honest with you. And I couldn't even afford to repair my equipment because I was only doing PvP, you know? So I wasn't like ready for the raids and all that stuff. Especially for PvP only players. I had to borrow money to repair essentially. People were making fun of me. I could be so poor. I'm sorry, I like to play PvP. It's not my fault Blizzard's money system was scuffed. I'm sorry I didn't buy World of Warcraft gold from the Chinese, chat. I resisted. Is it possible to fit T-balls into Lidless lands? If you drop Soul Brand and you put T-balls in and then have your chest essentially get the embalmer essence, the embalmer aspect, and then yes, you can do it. So it is possible, but I really suggest not to because you don't need it at all in my eyes, personally. But each to their own. If you feel like you need it, then you need it. But I really don't think. Got Harlequin and Doombringer up. I need to hurry up and get yours to show me how to play with it. Well, I mean, it really doesn't look like I'll ever get Uber uniques, if I'm honest with you. I don't have a blessed account. I don't know anyone at Blizzard, you know, so I'm not getting like the super rolls for free. I'm sorry. Like I tried to hit up like Bobby Kotick and he said I don't work here anymore. That's a joke, Chan. It's a good joke even. Might be a fantastic joke if I'm honest with you. Fight looks pretty boring. I mean, it's not challenging at all, Keyboard Cowboy. The only challenging fight you have is Lilith. Unless you have a build that just absolutely obliterates her, then it's also not fun. So, yeah, it's that. Vortis, thank you very much for your subscription. Vortis, thank you very much for your support. Welcome to the Knights of the Round Stable. Also, chat, do not forget to check if your Prime Gaming sub is available and be like Vortis and support the channel. Thank you very much. Just spend 80 million trying to roll essence reduction on amulet. Yeah, I rolled like 40 million to get total armor percentage for this amulet. Because I needed the 26.2% total armor percentage to get myself up to 11.5. If I didn't get to 11.5, I would be squishy as fuck. You know? So yeah, there is no like challenging fight left, kinda. No? Lidless was the last challenging fight we kinda had. And even she's only as challenging as you make her to be, right? Because most builds this season actually skip all her mechanics. So that's that, right? And I'm excited to see the... I'm excited to see the new dungeon. I mean, again, Lightning Ball Swords and Hota Barbs are going to ruin it for themselves because they are just going to walk through. But I can't actually wait to play builds that are going to be not struggling, but that are going to be like going through it in a reasonable pace. I think that's going to be very interesting to do. and then we'll see, you know. Please, Mr. Durial, do not go on the ground. What are you doing? I don't understand the Lilith fight using Hota. I one-shot her health, but she still went through her mechanics regardless and one-shot me. Yep, welcome. That's normal. I mean, like Lilith is meant in phase 1 to still do her shit no matter what you do to her, to a degree. And the same goes for phase 2, depending on what you do. So, like, the damage can only skip that much of Lilith. Soulbrand won't drop 20%. I think it's a bug. I have dropped like at least 20 Soulbrands, and I wish I was over-exaggerating. And not a single one of these Soulbrands have been 20%. So I am prone to believe that Soulbrand 20% simply does not exist. Because if it would exist, I would have gotten it by now. And I don't want to hear it, chat. This is not a conspiracy theory. I don't think that, you know, JFK was killed by aliens. No, this is real. Like where they pretend this exists, but someone made a mistake in the back end. I'll never get an Uber unique, chat. Never. Leave him dead so he can't loot. Leave him dead so he can't loot. Ha 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 ha. That is very mean. Ooh, very mean. Critical damage with bone skills, damage over time, vulnerable damage, damage to injured. Damage to injured might be single-handedly the most useless skill in existence. I mean, seriously, can anyone agree or disagree, chat? Is that not just like absolutely useless? In any capacity? I don't even want to hear it. That mod's getting 2 Shakos in 5 runs, which sounds pretty reasonable. I mean, at the end of the day, everything is Varines, right? Like, yeah.
Not while I'm in town.
Injured is mobs below 35%. Ah, 35%. It took me 74 kills for the two. I think, Steven, that's reasonable. 70. I mean, right now you're saying every 50 to 60 kills you should technically get an Uber unique. Technically. I don't understand Soulbrown. The aspect is basically just aspect of might. No. Like the barrier, so the barrier is constant as you have barrier, which is fantastic. You get damage reduction from close enemies, so you get a total of 40% damage reduction from this. That is quite fantastic, to be honest. That's what Soulbrown does. Then Soulbrown has life, which is also good. Barrier generation, useless, but you also get lucky hit chance while you have barrier of 15%, and that's also nice, depending on which build you actually go for. I have enough mats to fight Varshan 100 times if anyone wants help getting the rings. Jeez. What did you do? A friend of mine got a Durial and Shaco in like 50 runs. I got nothing in 100. Yep. I mean, I don't know how many I killed. I think we're above 50, definitely. I'm not at like 1,000 or something like some other creators. I'm like above 50 kind of. And we haven't like, yeah, we have gotten one Uber unique. I missed the days when Nightmare Dungeons would reward uniques. They do. I got 2 uniques today and 2 uniques yesterday. Nightmare Dungeons still reward you with uniques. It is just way less likely, but they still do. For a matter of fact. Okay. Killed Varshan 15 times, no ring. Well, my friend gets 5. Then I Durial with him and he gets grandfather ASAP. Not my day. Yeah, I guess the problem is not you not getting it. I think it's just your friend getting it with so few tries. You know what I mean? We're not envious about our friends having like a good day. But it's still like if you do it a lot of times, if you farm the mats a lot of times, and the only thing you'd get is shit on every single time, it gets frustrating. Right? It gets quite frustrating. Like no one likes to see that. No one wants that to happen to him.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm sick of farm. The end game is shit. There's no end game. Like the sooner you accept this, the better it is. There is no end game. The only reason I keep playing right now is to get these Uber uniques and to prepare for the Abattoir of Zir, and also to make more builds for the community so they can just have more fun with Necro. Because I still have a lot of fun builds in mind that you have not tried out yet. And you will be absolutely bamboozled by these builds. So can't wait to actually share that with you. But reasonably, for a normal person that's not necessarily creating content, that has done everything, there is like just literally nothing to do. Until the 6th of December, when we're actually going to get the new endgame content, and then we actually finally, for the first time ever in the life cycle of Diablo, which is 2 seasons, 3 seasons with the first off season, we will finally then have an endgame. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Shaco. Chat, everyone hold your titties. I'm going to press the button and it's a Shaco. Opening the inventory right now. Robbed. Always robbed. Always a Godslayer crown. The game is making fun of me. Okay, that's no like we got one more. More? I'm out of materials. I don't have anything anymore. I got 1 shard of agony. I got a couple of Mucus Ligax. I have 1 more set of run. No, it was majority of Uber drops I've seen are double drops. I know, but I still believe. You know? I still believe. I can give you one shard. Athika. And then we got one more. Chat, we got one more. One more. We got Constantinos, and then I can give Tathika an act, and Tathika can summon. Easy live. I feel just Necro is cursed, chat. It is what it is. First. Okay, where is Tathika? There you go. Aha, done. Three Necros with Lidless wall. Do look at that, chat. We're 3 Necros with Lidless wall. We're fantastic. We're the gang. Necros unite! Lidless wall gamers represent. Whoever's my friend list, fast join the team and just jump into Durial. If you make it before he's dead, you get the loot. Hurry up. Come on, if you're on my friend list right now, you get a chance. No, I don't pick you. You just invite yourself, Alex. Like, request join. Do it fast. That Valentine was first. Fast teleport. Teleport Valentine. Friends with benefits, chat. Friends with benefits means something different in the Diablo universe. It means you get Diablo. Guy's character is an 86 Hodor Barb. 86 Hodor Barb could kill Durial alone. Die, Durial, and stop blocking me. Hey, chat, this is it. We're in the end game now. Chest armor. Finally, a soul brawn with 20% roll. Let's go. Bungie has one more two. Okay, Bungie has one more two. I thought we're done, but we're one more two. See, 18%. We're getting robbed. There's no high roll. Bungie says Bungie has one more two. One more. Okay. Good. Good. So how many was that now? My first Durial in 82 solo, exactly. Like, Durial is not hard. You just need, like, yeah. Might just take a while, low level. If I was tier 25 and 29 Nightmare Dungeons as an 86, then we gotta talk about your build. You know? We'll see that we can min-max some things there. When it's level 86, you should at least do 50s, but should is obviously should, you know? It felt so squishy as my gear. It's always the gear. Come on now. But I got level 60 with the Necro, and I instantly started doing tier 21 nightmare dungeons on level 60. With the absolute basic ancestral gear that you get. That being said, Necro is usually like very survival in nightmare dungeons. I mean, we might not have the fastest killing speed, right? But Necro always is very survivally. That's one of the advantages of playing Necro, that you just survive everything. Yeah, are your resistances capped? That could actually be a thing. Yes. Did you cap your resistances? We actually made a video on how to survive, like, or what you need to look out for survival, in case you haven't seen that yet on the YouTube, Vortis. That really breaks it down, like how much armor do you need, how much resistance do you need, how do you get that armor, how do you get that resistance, what are you looking for, that kind of stuff. You know, oh, 7 million, random 7 million. Love to see it. I know nothing special for these barbarians doing 20 billion damage with one hit, but hey, I'll take my wins as they come. Resistances actually work now. If you don't have your resistances maxed out, you're going to be dying so easy in nightmare dungeons. They're super important. You need them. Arouse Zebra, thank you for the 7 months off support. Oh my goodness, guys, it's a helmet. We all know it's Shaco. Finally. All these times. Woo! It's not Shaco. Not Shaco. It's Godslayer Crown low roll. I've actually not seen it at 60%, so I'm pretty sure like this one also doesn't exist on 60%. Has anyone actually seen it there? That high? As of never. Well, thank you for these Durial runs, Chan. That was an absolutely eventful day. Trying this build and getting it leveled up. I would say we're gonna take our leave here now. We're gonna say that was it. I mean, the build works. Everything is going. I don't have like a freaking green screen going on here, but that's fine. I'll have to set it up again. Thank you very much for coming and watching, looking and chatting. I'll be back tomorrow for more. I'm not sure what build we're playing. If we're playing this build or a different one. It might be that we're going back to the Bloodless Scream build, or we're actually gonna go for the Minion Summoner. I will have to decide. It depends on what kind of items I have and if everything is working. But I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, and looking forward to see you all there too. Have a good night. See you there.